The following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the TrapNerd Sports Podcast. I am your host, Duke Clark. On my left, Harry. No one's Lazy Lampoon today.
Right on
Harry
time.
and Joey Sabs. Everyone's on time. Everyone's up before noon. It's an early Christmas miracle, man.
That shit was rough.
Nightmare before Christmas.
I almost pretended to be asleep so I could go back to sleep.
Did this last week too. The episode was at 4 o'clock. Anyway, thank you guys for coming in, making it here. Gave you guys some donuts as a little
Slap.
It's like a reward or something, you know.
Paula's donuts.
Yeah, you know. All right, so we'll get right into it. Another big week of football. Another week where the Bills look like the Super Bowl favorites.
You guys are nice.
Crazy.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
Yeah. 41-7 it ended up being.
Yeah, without trying in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, without both teams benched all their starters in the fourth quarter. Derrick Henry had the worst game of his career. I mean, you take that touchdown away, and by far that was the worst game he's ever played. Right? Like I can't think of it.
What do you have, 12 for 25?
Yeah, he averaged 1.7 yards per carry.
That's horrible.
I mean, I don't know if that math
was
is right. That was just the last thing I saw on the screen.
I was wondering though, is the Bills defense like that, or is he just regressing?
What did he do last week? He didn't do much.
He had 80 something,
but it was
yards.
reasonable. Yeah, it was like a
He only had 8 points in fantasy. I know that.
It was like a respectable game versus the Giants.
Yeah, I mean, he looks like he's not Derrick Henry of old, but he's still a decent running back. And then against us, he's just like,
your guys' front seven looks amazing.
Yeah, I think I don't think it's an overreaction at this point. I mean, we did it to Darrell Henderson, like we said last week. He had a couple big yards that saved his yardage total, but 7 out of 10 carries, we just killed him at the line, and
right.
Stafford and Tannehill, we're just gonna die out there.
Yeah, that was wild, man.
You guys live in the backfield.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I just got chills and shit. I'm not happy, man.
Von Miller he didn't record a sack, but was back there.
He was back there,
every time. Missed a sack by a second on multiple occasions.
His hand was this far away from just killing Tannehill.
I saw he made a nice play on Henry in the backfield for a loss. He was crawling up the field.
Yeah. He started army crawling. That shit was lit.
Rousseau looked amazing.
Dane Jackson's okay.
Yeah, he probably won't play this week, but thank God he's okay.
The fact he's coming back is insane.
That was such a dumb play. I mean, the guy
not really.
The guy was on the ground. The guy was on the ground.
He was just finishing the tackle.
No, if Tremaine Edmonds would have hit not the Eagles, the Titans
Burks.
player, if he would have hit Burks, if he would have hit Burks, it would have been a flag. It was way too late. The guy was literally almost to the ground, and then.
I think it's bang bang though. It's easy to see it from
the
television.
I
think he was already in motion.
You're not thinking. You're just going. He's trying to make a play.
Yeah,
Burks got out the way. That's all that happened.
Yeah, I don't think there was ill intent behind it. It was just that's something you have to be clean about that because they're calling it every time. They didn't call it because obviously we hit our own player, but it's just a boneheaded play, and that's why those flags need to be called.
His neck was in his back.
It reminded me of
that Parham shit?
No, the old tight end from the Bills.
Mm-hmm.
Just started walking
Kevin
5
Everett.
years ago. Yeah, Kevin Everett.
Steve was telling me about that. I couldn't think of his name.
Yeah.
That kickoff, that opening play.
That's what it reminded me of, and I was like,
that's crazy.
Yeah, man. Thank God he's doing all right. That was terrifying. What else did you guys notice with the game? It's I don't really know what to say. It was a 41-7 blowout.
It was a fucking blowout.
Yeah, Josh Allen was. Damn, I can remember. It was something 10 for 14 or 12 for 14 on play action.
Yeah.
All of his touchdowns. Without play action, he was 12 for 20, I want to say, with 90 yards.
Just putting it on.
So somehow the Titans I don't know if they respected your guys' run game too much or I don't know, but the play action, you guys were unstoppable. Stephon Diggs is unstoppable. Gabe Davis didn't even play.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Former Packer Jay Kumaro was out there making plays.
He made a nice ass catch on the sideline.
Yeah, Steve called that too. I got to give Steve credit. He said Kumaro would be in over Shakir.
Yeah, he texted me. He's like, I'm the GM. I'm the GM, dog.
Well, yeah, Kumaro just fits the X profile more than Shakir, but I was thinking
I would have liked to see Shakir get the burn.
I wish Hodgins wasn't on the practice squad because I would have liked to see him in there, but Kumaro made some plays, which was cool.
Knox got involved finally.
Yeah.
Not finally. I mean, it was one. He didn't do much week one, and
yeah.
Yeah, you guys look really good.
He almost caught a fucking bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Knox almost caught a. I didn't even know he could do
Overthrown
that.
by a little bit, yeah.
I had no idea he could get down there.
He did
like
it versus
that.
the Chiefs last year. He mossed Daniel Sorensen. Sunday Night Football took it for like a 50 or 60-yard touchdown.
Knox,
But I didn't know he could just go downfield and just get a bomb thrown to him. Do you know what I mean?
No, that's the play I'm saying.
Yeah,
you
I
got to
know.
see last year versus Kansas City. It surprised the hell out of me.
Knox is he's like he's like Singletary. Like he's good, but he could be even better. Like we don't use him a lot just because we have so many weapons. We
He
leave
went to
him in the
tight end
block
at
and stuff.
University.
Where
If
did
those
he
guys
go?
were on other teams.
Ole Miss. He went to Ole Miss.
Ole
Yeah.
Miss.
No, he's talking about he went to the
Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
Oh, Travis Kelce's thing.
and
Yeah.
Kiddos.
The Knox is a crazy athlete. I mean, we've seen him pick people up with one arm and stiff arm and throw them across the field. We've seen him jump and moss people. We've seen him outrun people. I think we should use him more, but we just have so many weapons. I just figured because I don't know what his total yardage was at the end, but I still feel like we didn't involve
I
him
think he had
enough.
like 4 for 41, I want to say.
Yeah.
Something like that.
He had a
Yeah.
good game, though. That's a good game.
You guys are doing fullback screens for touchdowns.
Yeah,
Throwing
right there,
bombs to
yeah.
the fullback. Allen missed
Yeah,
him
that
by a
was
little bit.
crazy.
Like Ken Dorsey's mixing it up.
Yeah, we can safely say that Brian Dable leaving honestly might be a good thing. Like Ken
My
Dorsey
dad called that shit, no
is
lie.
even better, I think.
He told me that Dorsey's going to be way better than Dable. I was like, I don't know, man. Like, Dable did so much, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
Dorsey
Dorsey
just
was a
looked good.
solid college quarterback
Yeah.
with Miami. I don't know what he didn't do anything in the pros, did he?
No.
But
Where
I mean,
did he go?
he's probably got a good mind for it.
Backup
Yeah,
quarterbacks
it's
always do. They get to like read the entire game.
James Cook looked good in the fourth quarter. I think he'll be the best running back on that team.
We got to give him time.
You think this year though? Zach Moss is
know.
looking
Maybe.
good, man.
Moss was horrible. Well, not horrible. He had 17 yards last game.
Yeah,
no
but
catches.
not this game. The game before. Wait, yeah, the game before. Like I don't know. He's looking fast. Singletary looked good, but they just didn't want to give him the ball anymore.
They had the 20-yard run to start the game, and
And then we just started throwing the shit.
And, yeah, but even like third quarter, we're up by like 20 points. They just did not want to run the ball.
you guys wanted to punish the Titans. It was a home opener.
We had to.
They always beat us.
We owed them that.
Last
we
year-
owed them that.
We did.
No. We owed them that.
We did last year. Ryan Tannehill decided to be fucking Brett Favre, dude.
It
Like
was
that was
wild.
he's literally throwing the ball in between three people, zipping it everywhere, and like
Yeah.
sucked it. Like he just becomes Brett Favre when he plays the Bills.
And the year
Not
before on
today.
Tuesday, Derrick Henry ran all over you guys.
Derrick Henry
So-
always
Last
ran
year,
all over us.
dude. He had
Tuesday night game, he ran all over you guys.
Was the Tuesday night game when he threw
He
Josh
threw
Norman?
Josh Norman across the field.
Yeah.
Last year, he only had like 1 or 2 big runs.
and that's what gave him
Yeah.
the yards. Okay, that's what I meant
yeah, but
last.
He had
Yeah.
over 100 in both though. Didn't he?
Yeah, but the Tuesday night game, he was just consistently running.
and then the
Oh yeah, it was like
last,
170
last
yards or
game,
some crazy
the
shit.
last game he's talking about was
he had one like 80-yard run,
yeah.
and the rest was we stopped him.
Yeah.
Besides, like, it was 3 yards, 3 yards, 3 yards. Because you can't get him for well, it's this time. we
This
did.
time you guys got
yeah,
him
we
for
crushed
nothing.
this shit.
All right.
Now Miami this week.
Yeah,
Wait,
I don't
how you guys
know.
feeling
should-
about that?
I don't know if we should talk about that until later or
We're 6-point favorites.
if we
now.
should just
That
talk
shit
about it
went
now.
up.
Holy shit.
That's crazy.
We'll just talk about it now.
Yeah. It's too exciting not to.
Yeah, I think we're gonna win just because we're so good. Like I think we're gonna find a way to win. But they are the team
Find
that
a way.
they're the team that matches up with us, especially if Dane Jackson's not gonna play, and then
Tre'Davious is not going to play.
Tre'Davious is still
Yeah, but
is
that-
not
that-
available
what's
until
his,
week
Benford?
5. Benford, yeah,
He
look,
fucking looks good.
he does, but he
looks
hasn't.
good. And Elam looks good.
The speed is just different, though. I mean,
Yeah.
and then if Micah
The
Hyde's
point-
not there
oh,
over the
that's-
top,
That's
we
where
don't
I'm
know.
afraid. If Micah Hyde don't play, I'm afraid. Not afraid. I'm afraid of like.
I'm afraid.
I think we'll win still. I'd be afraid of Tyreek catching bombs, Waddle catching bombs, or whatever.
the difference will be like we either win 30-20 or better, or like Josh Allen's gonna have to have a crazy game to keep up.
We might just punish
that
them.
kind of speed.
I don't know, man.
There's just no way we contain both
I
Waddle
want
and
to see
Hill.
what Tua does under the pressure that we're gonna bring.
That's true.
I was watching the Baltimore rerun. And he was on it.
Was he?
Yeah,
He was under
threw a touch
pressure?
on some dude I never heard of. He like spun out. He like did a spin out of traffic, like under pressure. Makes a nice little throw on the run on 3rd and goal. I think it was.
I didn't look this up, but I seen everywhere that like 4 cornerbacks were out for the Ravens. I don't know how true that was.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't look it up.
either way though, it's still NFL defense. He threw
No, for
6
sure, for
touchdowns, 4 in the 4th,
sure.
down 21 points, multiple times down 21 points in that game.
I mean,
That was his coming out party
yeah.
for sure.
This
Like,
is who he was at Alabama, though. Like the improviser running around, making
Yeah.
those crazy throws down
Yeah.
the field. Everyone just thinks
It's impressive what he did.
Just the argument of Tua not having an arm and not being able to throw it on the field it shouldn't have been there in the first place. It's people who didn't watch college football and they didn't realize this dude just had a major hip surgery and like you can't get the torque on the ball and now he looks good.
And the thing is, too, he threw the one deep ball. He throws Tyreek a touchdown, and it is underthrown. Like, it's not a great ball. But Tyreek's so fast. He's so far ahead of the defense.
Yeah.
He waits for it, catches it, turns and scores. Like, you don't even have to throw a perfect ball to those guys. They're so fast. They're
Right.
so dominant. Like, I was really impressed with Miami on Sunday coming back.
Yeah.
And if I would have started Tua, I would have won.
I had Trey Lance, so.
Yeah, so did I.
But, yeah, I mean, Miami beating Baltimore. I don't know how I feel about Baltimore losing that game. I mean, Lamar looked great. They need Dobbins back. They're not running the ball that well at all.
Right.
Drake sucks. Mike Davis sucks. So they need Edwards and Dobbins back.
And their defense is just
Yeah, their defense is, if they did have 4 cornerbacks out, then obviously.
I don't know how true it was. I seen it a lot of
I think
places.
so. I think I did see it too. I want to say my cousin said that to me, but I'm not 100%.
So, like, I mean, it doesn't matter, but it matters, you know.
Oh, hell yeah, when you're facing Tyreek and Waddle without
Yeah.
you're already going to have your hands full. That's what I'm scared of for Buffalo, not having Jackson and White. And
Yeah.
if they don't have Hyde, that would be tough.
I mean, I look back at the Chiefs game. Obviously, Tua was nowhere near Pat Mahomes, but it was like we had the number 1 defense in the league without White, and like Levi Wallace isn't great, and we still found a way to have the number 1 defense. But then when we played against someone who could take advantage of those weaknesses, they blew it out of they blew our defense out of the water.
Right.
You know, and like obviously Pat Mahomes Tua's not Pat Mahomes, but Tyreek Hill is there now. Like they have the weapons to take advantage of our weaknesses, and the NFL's like that. It's just like one of those games or one of those sports where it's all matchups. So we can be the better team, but because those matchups are so bad this week, I think people are expecting we're going to hold their offense to 10 points, 13 points, and I just don't expect it. I can see Miami scoring 24 points or more against us. Like, we're going to need Josh Allen to be like, okay, everything you do, I'm going to do it better, which I have confidence it will do. I have complete confidence. I
I'm
post
not
on
worried about
Facebook,
the
$50
game at
for
all.
any.
I literally have no worry about the game.
What do you think the score will be?
I'll say 36-24. Bills.
I think we're going to score like 50.
So 50 to what?
I don't know. I'll give them 24. Fuck it.
50? You think there's 50
Yeah,
points?
I do.
I'm taking the alternate over on that.
You are?
Following Joe.
What do you think the over's going to be?
I think it's like 50.
No way.
Yeah.
No way it's only 50.
I think we're going to score that ourselves. No lie.
I feel like I got to take the under now because, like, why would they put it at 50
It's
points?
going to be like 27-23 or
Yeah,
something.
like, why would they put it at 50?
The
I think
Bills
the
are on
Bills
some
will win,
bullshit,
We just
man.
dropped 41, and what was the final score of the Rams game?
38-10.
38. So,
Yeah. There ain't no reason for us not
so
to
they
keep
don't
going
think
up.
they don't think that the Dolphins can score like 17 points against us.
Yeah, maybe.
I also feel like they're
I feel like it's a gimme.
Miami's
Why,
first
like-
game was 20-7. So like they've been in a lower score.
And not for nothing.
Yeah, but they
They-
dropped 20.
He did
Yeah.
throw 6 touchdowns and shit, but like, dude, in the first half, what was the score? 21-7 or something like that.
I don't know. They were down 28-7.
28-7.
28-7.
They were down 35-14 in the fourth. I couldn't believe that. Like that was a hell of a comeback.
It's
Disgusting.
that impressive, but I don't know.
Then I mean,
It's tough.
just a segue from that, the Jets and the
The Browns.
Browns,
Yeah.
like down 14 with a minute and a
That
half
was
left.
crazy.
Yeah, no, they were down 13 because the
13,
guy
yeah,
missed
13
extra
because
point.
the extra point, yeah.
And they had a 1% chance to win, according to the next gen stats.
I was sleeping for the game, but I was watching like the recap, and it was just PTSD from an ASU loss a couple years at USC, and like I don't know how is that physically possible
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
Like,
You can't
you're
lose a game with
D1
2 minutes left.
with 2 scores.
Yeah. They let Corey Davis get a 65-yard touchdown on like a coverage breakdown. It was just easy.
Flacco to Corey Davis.
Yep. Onside kick. And then Flacco drives him down again, and Garrett Wilson, who had an amazing game.
Yeah.
8 for
Yeah,
over
Wilson
102 touchdowns, I think it was, and the game winner. But, yeah, the Browns, they could have been 2-0 going into this Thursday night game, and now they're 1-1. Losing to the Jets.
The Steelers are about to crush their shit.
Who else blew leads, though? The Raiders. The Raiders
Raiders,
blew a 20-point lead?
Yeah, it was
Or
crazy.
17?
I didn't even know.
Wait, I had a
that.
question.
Oh, what is
Jets are better than the Patriots, right?
it? Patriots were out here.
Yeah,
The Patriots, they scored 17 points.
They went to Pittsburgh.
They did. They got
the
win.
job done.
They got the dirty win.
Yeah, that's
You're
what they
right.
do.
They did.
Vegas have
I want Flacco to start the whole season because if Flacco starts the whole season, they're about to sweep the Patriots.
New England's at home versus Baltimore this week too. That'll be.
They're gonna get smacked. They're gonna get smacked. They can't just hope that Mitch Trubisky has like an ugly game, like beat him out.
I can't see Lamar losing again.
Oh,
not back to back.
Mac Jones is not keeping up with Lamar.
Yeah, but that's not how New England plays though. They
I don't
have
care.
to keep up
Yes,
with
they
anybody.
do. They do.
Tua, who threw 6 touchdowns versus Baltimore, threw. What did he throw? 1 touchdown or not? Oh, he threw 1, I think, to Waddle, week 1.
Yeah.
Their defense scored 7, so that means they had 13 points offensively. Tua threw 6 touchdowns versus Baltimore.
Big trust, dude.
I would pick Baltimore as well, but who was the other comeback? There was one more. There was 3 big comebacks.
You said it, the Raiders.
That was the Raiders, the Browns game.
Oh, the Dolphins.
Oh shit! So you guys can have me up at noon.
So you should have got a coffee from Tim Hortons, man.
Yeah, three 20-point comebacks in 1 week. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, so go ahead, talk shit about the Raiders. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we got a bet here. Me, Joe, and Duke. Man. I took under 8.5. They both thought that they had a lock, which they still can win. But the Raiders are 0-2. They lost the 20-point lead at home to Arizona. So yeah, I feel pretty confident about it. You want to buy out or anything?
No, I'm going to tell you my confidence is about 7%. But
if they lose to the Titans this week, you can hit me up with a buyout.
Well, they already
have a
have
cash out like DraftKings.
They already have a tough schedule, and I was like, well, they got
the Raiders are at home,
the easy wins they got to get, and they just didn't get it.
Yeah. Who did they play week 1?
The Chargers.
Week 1 they were at the
never
Chargers. That's fine. Then you were at
Arizona
home.
Game though.
You were at home versus Arizona with a 20-point lead and lost. Now you're at Tennessee, who's pissed. They just got beat by Buffalo. They're about to smack the Raiders. Henry's going for what? 220 and 4 touchdowns this week?
Should I hope so?
Yeah, probably.
Mark it down.
Yeah,
Raiders suck.
The Raiders suck.
The Raiders
Broncos don't look
good.
The
Broncos also suck. I wish we would have took the
Broncos.
over-under on the Broncos.
Why? They're 1-1.
I don't care.
They suck, dude.
Dude, they're bad.
Suck.
They suck.
Bro, they suck.
They won a game with one
Barely.
receiver.
Okay, we were in the group chat when Arizona was down. We thought they were going to lose and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, Kyler has an excuse. Russ doesn't. And then I agree. Harry explained it to me. I was like, you know what? Russ kind of does have an excuse. But then Kyler proceeded to take that trash group of players to a 20-point comeback and win the game.
Against the Raiders, though. He wouldn't do that shit versus Denver.
Oh, my God. Stop.
Who did
Russ
Denver play?
play a game against
I think
Seattle.
they play on Christmas.
No, who did Denver play?
They played Houston. A team who tied week 1.
Oh my God, dude!
Houston Texans.
Yo, they got you mean by the team that got blown out by
what was
the Jags?
16-7?
Michael Pittman wasn't in.
Oh,
There's a lot of things we gotta talk about here.
What was that? What was I doing?
Yeah, you gotta hear from the Chiefs chant.
Wait, what do you mean?
What'd you say?
So they played 2 of the teams that everyone thought was going to fight for the first pick of the draft. They are 1-1.
Wait, who? Well,
Denver.
Russell Wilson let Seattle win. He wasn't
okay.
trying.
Dude, he did not let them win. Gino was like, "Here, hold this."
And then
I mean, they don't look good.
What was it? 16-7 final score
What?
for Houston, Denver.
Yeah, I think so. 69, 69,
something like that.
Yeah, Houston was winning 9-6.
I'll tell you. I
and
think
Russell
I
buckled down.
I already know. I know Denver's problem. It's the coach.
Russell Wilson.
No, it's the
Hackett
coach
sucks too.
for sure.
And Judy's out. Hamler's hurt.
Oh my God.
Patrick's out.
Sutton put the team on his back if he could
He
just
did
get
well.
the ball to him.
He couldn't put his foot down, or he would have had a touchdown. That led to a
Well,
field goal.
because Russ throws the ball too high.
No, man.
Yeah, I'll tell you what though. Everyone was like, "Yo, rush to Denver. Denver's gonna be so fucking
He
good."
might still be good,
They
though.
suck.
They don't suck.
They fucking suck. They lost to Seattle and barely beat Houston. You're
they
talking
play
about
this
they
week?
still could be
They
good.
play San Fran on Sunday Night Football. The
they're
world
back.
is watching. They're going to win.
Garoppolo's gonna be like, hold these nuts.
Denver's winning that game.
Yo.
No, Jimmy G.
If Judy plays.
No, they're dead.
If Judy don't play, the whole team's over. Their
They-
season's over.
They
Their
are
season's
dead.
already over.
Not with Judy.
They don't have a chance to win their division.
This dude loves
no,
Judy.
not with Patrick Mahomes in it.
That's I know.
How early did Judy get hurt? Was it first quarter?
Yeah.
Okay.
He
I
caught
wanted to
he
talk
caught
shit.
this ball, got face planted, dropped the ball, which already pissed me off a
back
little
this
bit.
week?
And then he his shoulder was like, I thought he broke his arm or something, but it ended up being
He's
like
frail,
a rib injury.
boy.
Hey man,
Cortland Sutton all the way. Cortland Sutton to the
Sutton
moon.
looked good.
To the moon.
Yeah.
What were you guys saying at Buffalo Wild Wings with Judy?
Oh, it's
it's
saying Gabe Davis to
Okay,
the moon.
okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. Gabe Davis.
Gabe Davis ain't to no fucking moon. His
Huh?
ankle hurts and shit.
Gabe Davis.
He
they-
sprained the shit.
Yeah. practice.
They knew they were gonna win, and he was like, "Y'all can do this without me. I'll be 100% next week."
I was kind of
for the
disappointed. I
Miami.
thought McKenzie would get more like stuff, and he didn't.
Yeah, actually, if Gabe Davis don't play, you guys are in trouble.
Dude, no, man.
No Gabe Davis, no secondary. You guys are just going to beat Miami?
Crush him.
Okay.
50.
Squish the, what is it? Squash the fish or some shit.
Dude, we haven't lost to Miami in like 3 years.
Hey, man, they didn't have Tyreek.
I don't give a shit.
Cheetah. The Penguin. They got it all.
That's my nickname.
Yeah, it's wild.
Oh, yeah, the Penguin and the Cheetah. Oh, my God.
Who's
They
the
have
Penguin?
a
Waddle.
they got a team full of animals.
Yeah,
Did you just make that
We're
up?
done.
Yeah. So who else? Seattle, or the Rams. They almost blew a 28-3 lead Atlanta.
The Falcons were trying
Drake
to break
London,
the
though,
curse.
Trying to
man.
break the curse, yeah.
Drake London's showing some shit. He took over the team.
Yeah, where's Kyle Pitts?
I just told you.
Where
Drake
in the,
London
where in
just
the
took
world?
over the team.
Where in the world is Kyle Pitts, dude?
Yeah.
If I was good at making graphics,
You see
I'd
what the
make like
coach said?
17 of them.
He said, this ain't fantasy football.
Yeah, my cousin told me he said that. It's like, that's cool, but now you're not going to win.
He's your best player.
Yeah, you want Pitts to block.
He's their
and
second
get no
best.
Either
targets.
way,
All right.
if he's better than Drake London. I don't
I
care.
don't think so.
Regardless, though.
But regardless, even if he's your second best player, we're just not going to throw the
This is
second
a
best
fantasy
player. of the ball.
football. I want to lose.
You have the biggest mismatch probably in the history of the position, or at least since Gronk, and you're just not going to throw him the ball. The dude had 1,000 yards last year. It's not like he sucks. It's not like he got drafted because he was super athletic, and then everyone was like,
yeah, like
he's
had
a bust.
bad
He
rookie
sucks.
season or something.
like he had 1,000 yards. He was the sixth best
Okay,
in
hang
fantasy football. I get it.
No,
Sixth best tight end in the league,
Hold
and
on.
you're just not going to throw him the
He has
ball.
4 targets each game.
Well,
Yeah.
hang on, wait. A lot of tight ends do this, though. You guys have to realize that. A lot of tight ends will go games without doing anything because
Maybe
they're.
not the
Not
studs.
top fives.
I agree, but not
But he
the
was
studs.
a 6.
But he's
he's
stud.
not top 5,
He's their
though.
number 1 option. They don't want to give him the ball.
He's such a scumbag, dude.
It's ridiculous. They're not going to throw him the ball.
Yeah, that's just dumb.
Now they're going to go to Seattle, lose probably again, be 0-3.
Well, Kittle does it.
Well, Kittle's a hell of a blocker, though. And they run the shit out the football.
Kittle does that. I mean, this is the first year I've had Kittle, and he's been hurt. He has 2 catches in a game, 19 yards, 2 weeks in a
he
row.
will.
Yeah. And if he does,
He
it's because
will?
No, I'm saying if he
It's
does.
possible, though.
San Fran's 2-0, ran for 200 yards both games, and Kittle blocked the shit out of
Kittle does
someone.
block the fuck
Atlanta's
out of people.
losing, throwing the football.
They didn't
and
run
not
this past
throwing
game.
Yeah, they're not throwing to their best player, second best player, whatever the fuck you want to call him.
And it's
Some
crazy.
teams don't like to win, and Atlanta's one of them. It's that
I'm just wondering if they're trying to tank to get like Bryce or C.J. Stroud.
yeah, but
that-
why draft Ritter then?
Well, yeah, and why sign Mariota?
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
Just sign the worst quarterback. I don't know. Like
Yeah, Mariota's not bad, man.
And he should not. They just can't get Pitts.
he
the
just
ball,
doesn't
so.
like tight ends.
He might.
Atlanta, Seattle
It's
this
only
weekend.
week 2 though. He might get some.
I hope so, man. Because I mean, we'll get into fantasy in a little bit, but I literally lost the game again by half a point. I needed one more catch from him or Darnell Mooney, or for fucking Jalen Hurts not to throw that interception. It's like, come on. It's the same thing with Darnell Mooney. Like we'll get to, we'll talk about Bears next. Like
I think we
What-
should also talk about
what the fuck?
the
What
Colts.
is going on?
Yeah.
Let's just actually go to Packers Bears right now. They threw the ball 11 times. I woke up. I didn't watch any football all
Bears.
day. I woke up, watched a little bit of 4 o'clock games. What is going on? You're down the whole game and you throw the ball 11 times?
The Bears.
They threw it, yeah, and I think 2 or 3 came on the last drive that didn't matter. And Jair got a pick to end the game, and it was nice, but
Maybe they're
Yeah.
taking for Bryce and C.J. Stroud.
they must not believe in Fields or something.
It's got to be
I
something.
mean, don't get me
like
wrong,
that.
they ran the ball well.
Yeah,
Montgomery
they
did look good.
They didn't finish off any drives because they would get it to 3rd and long,
Yeah, and then
and
just
they
fronts-
couldn't throw the ball at that point.
You think Fields is a bust?
I don't know that I would.
Well, you said, "Pff," but like we all thought, Tua was a bust. He threw 6 touchdowns.
Yeah, but Tua.
I don't
I'm
know
just
if Fields is a
saying-
bust. I think he had a horrible coach with Matt Nagy, and now that he has a new coach who's getting used to the offense. We got to see. They play Houston this week.
All right, so
Houston's nice, though. We just talked about
he's-
That's a fact. Houston's winning that game.
He's a boss, dude. I don't like.
He don't have any weapons though, dude. Mooney's not a number
But
one.
you look. I mean, you even look at Trevor Lawrence last year, who had everyone was like, "Oh, he's the second coming." He had a terrible year. Never had a game this bad. Never had a game where they were just not with Urban Meyer as his coach, where you're just not going to throw the ball 11 times.
But that's
Who
not
were his
Fields' fault,
receivers
though.
last
Yeah, but they
year?
might have
Like
just been
Marvin
covered-
Jones,
Who?
Is-
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
before-
Char
but-
got hurt.
like just throw the ball. If you fucking lose, who cares? Everyone knows you're going to lose. You throw the ball 11 times
Yeah, but it's
in
not Fields' fault, though.
2022?
He's not calling the plays.
That's true, but he's
Yeah.
not looking good even when he does throw the ball.
In the Mooney shit, though, you guys got to remember last year, A-Rob was there. Like, even though A-Rob did bad, he was taking a lot of that coverage away.
Absolutely, I agree.
You know what I mean? So
But
it's
Kmet
like
has 0 catches this year.
yeah.
He only had 1 target.
He has 0 catches on the year. That surprised me.
Yeah,
he was
had
like
1
everyone's
target.
breakout candidate of the year.
Which he still can be.
Yeah,
but we'll
absolutely.
see.
But if Fields can't throw the ball,
Yeah,
or does if they don't let Fields throw the ball,
Yeah, you
whatever
can't throw
you
the
want
ball 11 times. You're not getting into a rhythm.
Yeah.
The defenses know what's coming. They know how to play you. I don't know. I just watching that game. I couldn't believe the Packers even let the Bears run for however many yards they ran for.
They were trying to
They
play all
didn't
game.
care. They're like, we're up by 17 points. Just we'll
Yeah.
let them run all day.
It still pissed me off though because they were like, the Bears were running offense like Air Force or Navy. Like they were running the ball every play. And if
Yeah.
it's 3rd and 10, it's over. We can't convert.
But it's wild, man. Like, what do they do from here? What do the Bears do from
What's
here?
that? Do they not play that Velus Jones dude or is he hurt? I didn't see him last
I
week.
like that kid too, man. I don't know.
He's not a kid. They drafted him. He's like 30.
He's not 30.
He's a
dude.
25-year-old rookie.
I mean, look at Cooper Kupp, dude.
Yeah, but at least the Rams were competing. Like, they drafted a guy, like, to help win. The
Yeah.
Bears drafted him, like, we're going to win the division now. We're going to get our best years from Velus Jones.
I think it's Fields, man.
How do you? Because the Bears are so bad. Like, are you even happy about
Their
this win?
defense ain't that bad.
Like, do you even think like this? Like, are you still super worried about passing the ball?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not happy, like, oh, yeah, we beat the Bears, we're back. But they got Jones and Dillon the ball in different ways. They both were on the field at the same time. Lazard was back, caught a touchdown. Hell of a blocker, helps the offense. This week versus Tampa Bay, whose defense has been lights out, and you can't run against them, I'm excited to see what we do. Like, how we could maybe pass the football versus them.
Yeah.
But if we can't throw the football, obviously it'll be a shitty year, but I don't think Rodgers won't be able to throw the ball.
It wouldn't make sense for him not to just not be able to throw the ball.
Well, Rodgers can throw the ball. That's
Well,
not
yeah,
the-
you know,
that's
yeah.
not the question.
Yeah, I guess.
It's like,
Well, no,
I mean,
Adams.
Cobb looked good too, but yeah, we'll see what happened with Tampa Bay. Oh, fuck.
Is Adam sick?
Tampa Bay.
He's on the Raiders 0-2.
He's
Yeah,
sick.
2 catches
He's
last
sick.
week. He's got to be sick.
He's sick because he could be getting the same amount of money right now on a good team. Like, if he's on that team,
You guys would be 2-0.
there's no problems.
No, we would have
Yeah.
lost to the Vikings still.
Yeah, they better have sucked week 1. That's just
Yeah,
but
that's a
And then they just get smacked by the Eagles. That shit didn't even make sense.
Primetime Kirk and
He
the Vikings on the
sucks.
road. It's not a good combination.
Jetta sucks. He blew my shit.
And the whole NFC North's 1-1 now. The Lions are looking good.
the Lions look great.
They play Minnesota this
Hard
week.
knock life.
The Lions look great. It is like
They're
that's
full of
a Hard
grit,
Knocks
man.
thing, man. Arizona looked amazing for the first
Who's the
half of
Hard
last
Knocks
year.
team this year?
Arizona.
you said?
Arizona.
Okay.
Well, that's why they
No,
came back
Arizona
and
was
won.
last year.
No,
No,
and the Colts were.
in season this year is Arizona.
So I thought Arizona was on Hard Knocks recently.
I told you that they're gonna be on the in season one.
Oh,
Detroit was the
Detroit was the
and then the Colts was
I
in
watched
season,
the
and
Detroit
then
one.
the Cowboys last year was the training camp. So I don't even know what you're talking about.
I could have swore. I don't know. I could have. Maybe I'm just thinking like what you told me.
Yeah.
But
Speaking
yeah,
of-
the Lions look they look good.
Yo,
Jared-
St. Brown
Hawkinson's
dude.
Jared
not doing
Goff
anything
threw his
that's
balls
pissing me
back.
off, but
Swift, St.
Yeah,
Brown,
Jamal Williams.
their defense,
Their
are-
offensive line's
yeah.
crazy.
there you get Jameson
Golf.
Williams back.
What'd you call him? Golf.
Yeah, Jake called him Jared Golf.
They-
Golf.
I picked on my cousin, and he was like, I was like, what are you gonna do? Start fuck? He traded for Dak Prescott. I was like, what are you gonna do? Start Jared Goff? Picks up Jared Goff off waivers, just goes crazy. Like that's
That's a good move,
dude.
man.
St. Brown, man.
He's had like 70 yards running.
I'm mad
100 some
afraid.
yards receiving.
I'm
Two-
mad
yeah,
sad
on
I
two
don't
re-
have any shares of him,
same.
man.
Tried to get him to you.
I know you said it. I didn't know he was gonna be. You did not know he was gonna be this
Dude, he
good.
finished last year. The last half
He's
of the
the
season is
third.
one of the best receivers.
He's
so.
gonna be a number.
He's
He's gonna
third.
be a top 10 pick next year. Watch.
Nah,
Oh,
probably not.
He'll probably be second round.
Yeah.
Oh, if he
Perfect.
keeps
I'll
doing
take him
this, he'll be a first.
Yeah, I
round.
guess if he plays like this,
he's
There's
the
no way
only
he can keep doing that, right?
why not?
Yeah, I
Detroit's going
guess.
to be in shootouts. Their defense sucks.
only receiver. Him, Antonio Brown, Michael Thomas, only receivers ever to have 8 straight catches in 8 straight games.
8 catches in 8 straight games.
Yeah.
That's
8, yeah,
insane.
I said straight catches. 8 catches in 8 straight
Catch 8
games.
straight targets every
Yeah,
game. That's
no.
insane.
8 catches in 8 straight games.
Jacksonville shut out the Colts.
Yeah, I want to talk about
Told
Matt
y'all.
Ryan so
Told
bad,
y'all.
man.
He didn't have Pittman.
Y'all were clowning me, right? When I said
Nah,
Jacksonville was going to win that game? I'm pretty
Probably.
sure you did.
I probably was.
Yeah, you probably were.
I probably
like the
did a little
Colts.
bit, but
8 years in a row now.
yeah, that's the thing is that they just can't win. in
NFL
Jacksonville.
tradition,
It's so
yeah.
stupid.
I think not having Pittman and Pierce, though.
Probably helped.
I mean, don't get me wrong. They shouldn't get shut out by fucking Jacksonville ever.
Did you see that hit
Jonathan
Jonathan-
Taylor couldn't do anything.
Yo, that one hit though, You could tell he was just mad. He ran somebody the fuck over. It was so crazy. It's got to be on angry runs.
He only got 10 carries.
Yeah, they just abandoned the run.
Yeah.
He just ran someone over.
Well, they're just gonna have to do what they did last year and just not like Matt Ryan and just give the ball to Jonathan Taylor every fucking.
When
down.
Michael Pittman comes back, they'll be all right.
So that division's led right now by 1 win. Jacksonville has 1 win. That's it. That whole division.
Trevor Lawrence, boy, the goat.
He was looking all right. Christian Kirk looks real good.
Oh yeah,
that
was a good
I'm
move.
happy I got him in a couple leagues.
I got him a couple places too.
Yeah.
I just blanked. Oh, Evan Ingram actually looked pretty good.
Yeah,
too.
Ingram's looking all right.
He was my
James
guy this
Robinson's
year.
playing well. He
Nah,
took
he
over the
sucked.
job. He took over the running back.
Yeah, but he
already.
averaged like 2 yards a carry. I hate when teams do that, man. He has
They were
one.
probably just. I guarantee you, half his carries were in the later parts of the game where they were just killing clock. Hold the ball, run into the pile, and don't get hurt or something.
I'm biased just because I was like real big on Travis Etienne, but I just I hate. Like, Etienne's obviously your running back of the future. The same thing with Houston. I mean, they started giving the ball to Dameon Pierce this week, but it's like
Yeah, Burkhead did nothing. Didn't even get the
I
ball.
started him in 4 leagues or some shit like that.
you're supposed to, like, you're going to be bad. You might as well get the reps to your young players. And it's not like James Robinson is you take those 2 touchdowns away. It's like it's not like he's blowing him out of the water in yards per attempt. I don't know.
Yeah, he's not looking
ETN
amazing.
looks bad though.
Not really.
I
mean,
think so. He got
He had
more
like 4
snaps.
Corys for 4 for 40 week 1
yeah.
or something like that.
And he had catches. I mean, last week both of them looked. Or this past week that both of them looked bad on the ground. Like if you had 64 yards, great. You had 24 carries. Like that's not good.
That isn't good.
And then Travis Etienne only gets 3 carries and he has like 7 yards or whatever. Is that good? No, but you gave him 3 carries.
Yeah,
Right.
he didn't have
You
a
didn't give him a
get
chance
going.
to
Yeah.
bust one
And I'm
open.
pretty sure he
They're
had like
probably
3
being
catches
careful,
for like 30 yards or something like that.
They're probably being careful though. He's coming back off the injury, so that's why
That
he
could
has
be
like a
it.
half the workload instead of like.
That makes sense.
But James Robinson's come off Achilles.
Yeah, late in the season too.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
probably
you're
don't
right.
care about him though.
Well, maybe
I
they're
guess.
showcasing him. Maybe they want to trade him.
Well, I
know,
think
I
this
think-
is his last year.
That 1-2 punch is pretty solid. I think they'll ride that out.
I got to look at his contract, but I'm pretty sure it's either this year or next year his contract's done because he was undrafted, right?
I don't remember.
Because
Yeah,
the
I think
contracts
so.
for undrafted free agents are weird.
Speaking of undrafted, Jordan Mason.
Yeah, he's got an opportunity now.
Did he do anything this week?
No,
This
he
week
was,
it
he was
will,
the
though.
number 3, and then Davis Price got hurt.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, this is his last year. He'll be a restricted free agent next year.
So they're probably just getting the most out of him that they can.
Yeah.
Keep ETN fresh and move on from that.
No, don't do that, dude. I need Etienne really bad.
I think he'll still be good for fantasy purposes, though, just if he can catch the ball.
Yeah, we're gonna need him in like games where they fall behind, and hopefully they put him in to
Hopefully.
catch the ball. Like,
Jacksonville week 1 was in a back and forth game with Washington.
Yeah.
And then this game they led the whole time. So like this week at the Chargers, if it does go,
I'm thinking ETN will have a big week this
yeah,
week.
he
I
should be able to
already
bunch
was
of
thinking that.
checkdowns.
I'm starting
I thought
because
about-
Dylan's going against Tampa Bay's defense, so I'm starting Etienne over him. It was tough doing that, though.
Mike Evans got he
Yeah, he's
appealed and
suspended.
it's still suspended.
Yeah, it's gonna be Brady Rodgers this week, but it's over under 41. Who would ever thought they would see a Rodgers Brady game with a low total?
Dude, Brady's look not good. I mean, they're 2
The
and 0.
defense
They're
looked
2 and
real
0,
good.
but yeah,
They
did.
dominated the Saints.
He was supposed to not practice on Wednesdays. He practiced today and shit.
Well, yeah, I mean he knows who's coming to town. He don't get the extra day off.
Mike Evans had to fight Marshawn Lattimore because Lattimore just shuts him down every single time they play.
And he didn't want to
that-
get shut down by Alexander, so he's like, I'll just get fucking suspended. He's like, I'm not dealing with this shit.
You can't guard me.
Kansas City, big win on Thursday. Beat the Chargers.
Comeback.
Yeah, down 10 in the third.
That was
Still
like
their division.
that was like the 8th straight under game. I wish I would have taken it. I saw a guy on TikTok. He was like,
I said
everyone
it.
wants to take the over because it's Justin Herbert and Pat
Mahomes,
Mahomes.
yeah.
He was like, it was like 53.5 or whatever. He was like, there hasn't been an over in Saturday. It's literally like 10-1 or something.
What,
over.
Thursday games?
Thursday games, yeah.
Yeah, because everyone takes the over.
Yeah.
Steelers Brown this week, I think, is like 38, though. Yeah, it's ugly.
I'm just taking the under. Fuck it. I'm taking the under until
think
the
I'm gonna
under
take the
doesn't
over.
hit. No, I'm taking the under until it doesn't hit. Jacoby Brissett versus Mitch Trubisky. 2 good defenses. Easily could be 17.
Yeah, but are the Browns a good defense after what Flacco did to them?
That's
We got to
true.
like reevaluate that.
Flacco
true.
carved their shit.
That's
Crushed
true.
them. 4 touchdowns, like 300-something yards. Just
Garrett
did what he
Wilson's just
wanted.
that guy.
Brees
dude.
Hall scored.
Yeah, Brees Hall looked good.
Yeah, the whole.
I was
thought
impressed with
everybody,
Brees
but
Hall.
Elijah Moore. I think had a pretty good game for the Jets.
I didn't even know Corey Davis started. Like, still.
Yeah, that's their 3 receivers.
Yeah, it makes sense though. Now
that's pretty solid. I like that. They got Tyler Conklin.
Yo, he crushes. I got him in a couple places.
They were supposed to be C.J. Usamoah, and Tyler Conklin just took the job.
Dude gets like 90% snaps, and
Yeah.
it's crazy.
People were drafting C.J. Usamoah and shit, and Tyler Conklin just came through. And was
What's
like,
his? How do you say his name? Uzama.
Usamoah.
I thought it was Uzma. Dude on the broadcaster was like, "Yeah, Uzama." I was like, "Who the fuck is that? What the fuck?"
The Jets are here.
Jets are about to beat the Patriots. I'm telling you.
They're probably not though.
Probably.
I don't know.
If
man.
Flacco starts, I'll take the bet. I'm not taking the bet with Zach Wilson, but I'll take the bet with Joe Flacco. Joe Flock.
Yeah, I mean Flacco looked better, but I don't know. They suck.
Didn't Carson Wentz make a comeback too?
He tried. Detroit wasn't going for that shit.
Oh, Detroit won. That's
lost,
right.
yeah.
I forgot.
Carson Wentz, that guy, though.
He looks good. He plays
Second-
Philly this week too.
number 2 quarterback in fantasy.
For real?
Yeah.
That's funny.
That shit will start
He leads the
dwindling.
league in touchdown passes.
That is awesome. And it's not what does McLaurin have 1?
Yeah.
I'm happy I stayed away from McLaurin so far.
Dotson looks like he's going to be the number 1.
catches everything.
Dotson
I'm
and
mad as
Samuel.
fuck. I
Yeah.
bet Metcalf against
Logan
McLaurin,
Thomas
though.
looking
You still could easily win that.
Yeah, but not really.
If Lock comes
Gino-
They're
in,
in trouble in that bet.
Yeah, Gino is not good.
If
Gino's too safe.
yeah.
That's all.
Well, that's how Pete
Carroll's
Carroll
all-
wants
yeah,
to play.
exactly.
The
It's
dude
mad
put
corny.
we won't even talk too much about that game, but the dude put 4 running backs in, like a trick play with 4 running backs, and then on the goal, like not on the goal line, but in the red zone,
Yeah,
and then
interception.
what the fuck? And then like you're not letting any of your running backs run the ball.
Dude.
You have Rashad Penny, who was like top
He had
5.
6 carries.
Yeah, at the last. Then you draft the second best running back in the draft,
And then
and he
Homer's
has 4 carries. And then you just got some guy named Homer in there.
Homer's nice.
Homer fucking
like
stinks.
like every time
Homer
you give him
is
the ball.
nice.
No, dude, he's not. And then you got DJ Dallas throwing interceptions.
Like I told Joe, Homer's so bad that a couple years ago in the playoffs, all their running backs got hurt. They called Marshawn Lynch off the couch.
Yeah.
We're like, dude, it's you or Homer. Come on, we need you to fucking come out of retirement.
Pete Carroll coaches football
He
like
sucks,
a cataract coach.
He's old.
He doesn't throw
These
the
old
ball.
coaches got to go. Belichick, Carroll. I don't care. People can say I'm stupid. Belichick's
No, he's
style
done.
of
He's
coaching
done.
is not good.
Was it me and you?
Yeah, talking to Danny. Yeah.
Those days of winning 16-13 all the time. I mean, they did it last week. They'll do it here and there, but those days are over.
Yeah, it's over.
You got to score. You got to move the ball. You got to play fast.
You can't just run the ball down someone's
Can I
throat.
get my cataract joke off? You guys just
get
kind of
it.
ruined it.
Let's
It's
get
not
it.
going to be funny anymore.
I know.
but,
It's
like,
going to be good. Come on.
It's not going to be good. I said Pete Carroll coaches football like cataract coaches who know they don't have a quarterback. He's just putting in like the 3rd and 4th string running backs in so the moms don't get mad and yell at him. Like, what is going on?
That was good.
Thank you.
That was good.
Thank you. It would have been better. It would have been better if you just would have let me like go off. But you guys just had
We
to
ruined it.
interrupt.
That was good.
You
It
ruined
was-
it.
it was good.
You ruined it. All right, fucking hell. You
It's a
guys.
fact,
You guys
though.
talk.
But you are right though. He really does coach like that. It's stupid.
I
DK Metcalf, I'll never throw him a deep ball.
Dude, he threw him a deep ball though.
And DK went up with one hand.
He caught this shit.
But he got called back, of course. Other than that, what does he have? What was the stat line? 4 for 20 or something? Like he's a short 2-yard catch guy now.
yeah. When Kenneth Walker got drafted, there it was like the worst place he possibly could have went. When he got drafted, I was like, "Fuck," because I couldn't pass up on him. But I was like, "This is just gonna come back to bite me."
I thought
I'm
it was
so
good for
happy
you,
you
and you were
passed
right
up
though.
on
You
him.
said it was bad because they bring guys like Homer in.
Yeah.
It just
Why?
takes that. I don't know. Maybe they're really good blockers or pass catchers, but
This
they don't
got to
do
be Pete
shit.
Carroll's last year.
But it's like another team that you know you're gonna suck. Like you have zero possibility of winning the Super Bowl. Get your guys reps.
Not even the Super Bowl. You can't make the
You
playoffs.
can't make the playoffs.
Yeah.
I'm not mad that Penny gets snaps because he's still young. Like if Penny just ends up being what he was at the end of last season, then fuck Kenneth Walker. Like I know you don't care about my fantasy team,
Right.
but like if you're gonna have a split backfield, split it with the 2 guys who have elite potential. Why are you putting Homer and DJ Dallas in there? They're not going to be on your roster in a year.
I can't even believe all 4 of them were in though.
Yeah.
That's insane to me.
It really makes me start to think these guys have dementia.
He is 70.
Bro, like you're 70 years old, you've had success at every level as a coach, and then you make decisions like
Just
this.
let it go. That's what he needs to do. Just let retire a decent coach.
Or just move on with the times. Like adapt with
Can't.
the time.
Yeah, or hire an offensive coordinator.
No, they're off to. I hate who
No.
I forgot who they had.
That's why I said hire a
No, I know. I'm just
hire
trying to
one
think who they have now.
that can adapt to the time
Well, the thing is like
and listen to him.
I get the whole thing where people want to go out on top. These old guys want to go out on top and stuff.
But you can't.
But if you don't have the roster to do it, you can't. Like Pop, Belichick, Carroll, you guys don't have the time. Like you don't have 3 or 4 years to build a team the way it needs to be built to win a championship, and you're not gonna just buy one. So what are you doing at this point?
Yeah.
Go enjoy your years.
They're
man.
so
Like,
stubborn, they don't care.
Yeah, it
They
feels,
listen to this podcast, like, fuck those guys. I'm gonna do it my way.
But like they got rid of Russ.
which is a good move. He
Well,
sucks.
Yeah, but Gino's not better.
No, but they don't have to pay Gino $250 million for the next 6 years.
So why don't they go get people? Go get an offensive line.
It's probably part of maybe it's part of their plan for next year.
I
But
get
saying-
it, but like, is Carroll going to be there for the entire
That's
thing?
what I'm saying though. That's where I was going with that. When they got rid of Russ, and you're not going to win this year, why would Pete Carroll not retire?
Got rid of Wagner. Got rid of.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They
If he
cleaned
plans on
house.
coaching for 5 more years, I don't know. He runs up and down the sidelines real good.
He'd be happy and shit.
Yeah. Michael
I seen him
Jackson got a touchdown. Blocked punter field goal.
Who?
Michael Jackson. He scooped it up to the house. I'm dead ass.
I don't know,
MJ's
man.
back.
If he wants to play 5 years, it's not like they don't have they have DK Metcalf, Kenneth Walker, Rashad Penny.
Lockett looked good out there.
He's old. I'm thinking of
for their young
like
pieces.
Jordan Brooks is mad
He did
mad
nothing
nice.
for me.
They
They
got
got
Did really? He had a bag.
but yeah, he's an animal.
But they got that one kid, that Woolen dude. Remember I was telling you, the cornerback, that
Tariq
rookie?
Woolen, yeah.
Kobe Bryant.
Oh, they did draft Kobe
yeah.
Bryant. Yeah, because I remember Mert loved Tariq Woolen and Kobe Bryant. They drafted both of them.
Oh,
So
wow.
they got young. I mean, they have young pieces. I guess if he's gonna be there for 5 years and he doesn't have dementia, I guess he could build something.
They are 1-1 and play Atlanta this week, though. They're about to be. They possibly could be 2-1.
They might make the playoffs.
That's what
They're
you
just
said?
gonna get the 10th pick and not get any of the quarterbacks. That's what's gonna happen.
They got Gino.
Yeah, that is actually really dumb.
That's what I'm
'Cause
saying.
they're the one team that actually don't have a quarterback. Like if Atlanta was to have a good record this year, it's like, okay, we have Ritter.
Yeah, maybe Ritter could do something. Houston's got Davis Mills. They're trying to see what's going on with that.
They're like
Yeah.
a believer in Davis Mills.
I like Davis Mills a lot. I mean, I won't say a lot. I don't think he's gonna be like great, but I think he could be a decent starter. I think he could be better than Mac Jones.
You hate Mag Jones.
I
I
do
think
hate
his
it.
ceiling's like Mariota.
That's so funny.
I hate Mac Jones. All right, is there anything else
Yes,
from week
there
1?
is.
What?
The Bengals. We have to talk.
Oh
about
yeah. Sorry, I
Absolutely.
can't believe I
We
forgot
have to
about
talk
that.
about the Bengals.
I forgot all about those motherfuckers.
What? Yeah, what's wrong with their offensive line?
Did they make? Am I wrong, or didn't they pick up 2 or 3
Tons.
guys?
Yeah, they picked up like
Are they hurt or?
no.
Yeah, I don't know.
I get them struggling a bit because obviously, like I don't know shit about offensive line, but everyone, like all the offensive linemen on ESPN are always like, you need time to gel. It doesn't matter how good you are, you need time to gel. So I understand that, but this is atrocious.
They did play Pittsburgh, the sack masters of the NFL.
Yeah.
And Dallas is probably right. It has
Yeah,
to be
Mike
Parsons.
Parsons was made. I
I'm
forget their.
telling you.
I
We
forget
all
their.
knew.
Yeah, doesn't he?
But I'm
He's
talking
leading
about for
sacks right
IDP.
now, right?
Probably.
Remember for IDP, I was like, I would take him number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I mean,
then
so they
Tyron
did in their
Arnold
defense.
draft
They
him.
played the top 2 pass rushers.
But Micah Parsons was making the right tackle look like sometimes he wasn't even
He's
touching
not even
him.
big.
He's only like 220 pounds.
Yeah, it's
He's
crazy.
and he just bodies these guys.
Yeah.
So this week they play the Jets. If Burrow's under pressure, they can't run the ball with Mixon, then I think it's time to panic.
The Jets have a decent front seven though.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I mean, it's not the
I feel like
like,
Brissett was like chilling.
oh well,
The
Cleveland has
Bengals are
going
going
to
to put a clinic on the
football.
Jets, and if they can't just win, they have to put a clinic on.
Yeah,
have
I don't
to.
know. I mean, you got
Jamar Chase has to score 47 fantasy points.
like my man Roger says every week, you win a game in the NFL, no matter what the score is. It's hard to do that.
I
People take
guess.
it for granted. Bengals get the win. I agree, though. I would like to see them come out and
They
win
have to,
35-7 for their sake, but I think their fans will be happy just to get a win.
I guess, yeah.
That offensive line needs to get better. I mean, like that last year was an aberration. That doesn't happen. Your quarterback doesn't get sacked 9 times and you win a playoff game. Like it happened last year. It's not.
Is it
gonna
on
happen again.
Burrow at all, though? Have we? I haven't watched a lot.
I watched. That was the only game on TV.
I feel
so
like he's been throwing bad balls. I don't know.
he has been holding the ball a lot, like long, like some of the sacks, but also some of the times like he throws bad. He's just like running for his life. They
haven't been able to get Mixon going. He had like 24 for 60 something. Like he had one of those James Robinson
the
type
offensive
games.
line so bad.
But
I mean, yeah, the Cowboys defense looked good both weeks. So maybe they just had 2 bad matchups, like how the Buffalo and Miami thing is like that's a bad matchup for us. But the offensive line is just something you can't get over. It's like you
it's the most
can't.
important position
They
in
like
football.
they like
besides
upgrade
quarterback.
it and shit.
They did. They got they signed someone. They drafted something. They like 3 new starters on their offensive line. It's
So like you said, maybe they do need time to get it together.
We'll see though, but he's on pace to get sacked like 111 times.
I think this week they should dominate. I'd be surprised if they don't.
They need to. I mean, the Jets came back and beat Baltimore, and I thought Baltimore was about. I mean, the corners being out, obviously, but I thought
the Jets.
Or not the Jets, the Dolphins. Like, oh yeah, the Jets came back and beat
by Baltimore. Yeah,
the Jets got destroyed by Baltimore. So, I guess, man, they gotta dominate. They gotta dominate.
I just want to see their O-line look good. That's it. I mean, 0-2 sucks, but they have time. They'll be fine. Because what's their division right now? They're only one game out.
The Ravens are
they're
Ravens,
all 1-1. Everybody's 1-1, but the Bengals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not worried about the Bengals yet.
It's just I'm not saying I'm worried. It's just the way they look.
Yeah, it looks bad when your quarterback's just getting sacked every play.
I don't know. I'm kind of worried, man.
Their defense doesn't.
I was
look
so
that
high
good.
on Mixon everywhere because
I mean, I guess it was Cooper Rush, so I guess
Cooper
Trubisky and Rush.
Did you guys see that thing I sent you?
They said he looked like Tom Brady.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can't blame the Bengals then.
You have to.
I want Cooper.
They let him look like Tom Brady. Think about that though.
He did look like Tom Brady 20-17.
Yeah.
Should fucking go.
Yeah,
Here you go.
I want Cooper Rush to play the whole season because Dak don't like CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, you were saying RIP to Lamb, and he actually had a pretty good game.
First
With
half
Rush.
was a little weird, but yeah, he finished 775.
He started giving the ball.
Yeah. So yeah, start Rush the rest of the season. Someone find Dak. You know what to do.
When did they say Dak would even be back?
So they didn't put him on IR, so they were hoping this in the next 3 weeks.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna be gone for fucking 6 to 8 weeks.
He had surgery that night or some
Yeah,
shit like that. It was crazy.
They said there was less ligament damage than they thought or something, so it was like
I woke up and I read it was mad early. It was like Dak went through successful surgery. I'm like, I didn't even sleep
they
yet,
do
barely.
they do that immediately, dude.
Get him back ASAP.
Dude, they still have the
Dak sucks.
kind of related but not. So Tyrod Taylor is suing the doctor for the Chargers.
He
and
should.
That same doctor is the doctor that was looking at Justin Herbert's rib cartilage when he got hit. That doctor is still employed by the Chargers.
That's insane. No wonder why Herbert's hurt.
Yeah, Herbert's not coming back next week. It's like,
Herbert was a thug though.
Yeah, he went in there and did what he could. Is any update on him?
I assume he's going to start. I mean, he came back in the same game.
Yeah, but
they got to have some type of protective
He's questionable,
shit that you can wear
but
now.
I need him because I have him and Trey Lance are my starters. In my
Did
two
anyone hear anything
league.
about Keenan Allen?
No,
Come on,
I
man.
haven't.
I have him like
It was a hamstring or a quad?
Today's Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, today we'll get all our first practice
Let's
reports.
see if I got any notifications. Sometimes I get them in between. Nothing.
you look for that.
Oh,
Let's,
Taylor Lewin's out for the year for
wow.
the Titans.
I feel like he's always hurt.
That's huge for the Titans though, because their offensive line didn't look good, and now he's not there at all.
Let's get into our Trap Nerd Fantasy
You want to do the
League.
TrapNerd Leagues or the TrapNerd IDP or
IDP.
the FFPC? I meant.
Do the IDP first.
All right, let's do the IDP.
My team sucks.
Yeah, my team's garbage. TrapNerd's about to get ran on this year, I guess.
So just so you guys all know, I held this down again. I'm 2-0.
I scored more points. Just
I did score well, but I did what I had to do to beat my opponent. I told my team to just put up enough points. Don't blow your load in 1 week.
Don't look at everyone else. Don't try to beat everyone. Try to be the best you can be.
Yeah.
Now, my defensive players suck this week though, so I'm
Same.
still
I
trying to
did
figure
too,
that
man.
out. I don't know how that's gonna go.
So I had to start Tannehill and Derrick Henry, which was just a nightmare for me. I ended up losing by 11 points, but I got 7 points from my quarterback in RB1. So
I only scored 203 points, man.
I ended up losing by 21. So his defensive players must have made some plays at the end of the game.
Trying to get to your matchup, Duke.
I'm here, dude. 229 to 208. I'm just not gonna win a single game this year.
So you're 0-2.
0-2, yeah.
Yeah, you suck.
You had Tannehill, which was your first mistake.
Well, that got hurt.
You could have picked up anybody else.
I picked up Mariota. I should have played Mariota.
Oh my god.
I still would have lost though.
You had Henry. That was another mistake.
You have to start Henry.
No,
I
but I mean,
don't know why
having
you
him
draft him.
over Eckler and shit.
Dude, just once. I told you guys. I'll say it again. I
know, but now you're making us look bad.
I needed one share of them.
DJ Moore went
Get that
off
shit
for
somewhere
you.
else.
I needed one share.
Yeah, Mixon struggling for you, Moore struggling.
DJ
Sucks.
Moore did all right.
Dude had a touchdown, 13 points.
Yeah,
That's
no.
fucking horrible.
Yeah, he had
But
3
Baker's
catches.
quarterback.
Put it like this: AJ Brown had 5 for 69 and barely lost to a
No,
man
I
that had
know,
a touchdown.
I know.
Gerald Everett almost beat
Christian
DJ
Kirk.
Moore.
Don't you have Christian Kirk?
I had Kirk, Robinson,
Your team,
Everett.
your team actually isn't horrible.
Dude, but look at my IDPs.
Yeah, just start getting rid of them.
Logan
dudes.
Wilson and Isaiah Simmons have just been bums. Jalen Petrie was nice as hell last week, sucked this week.
You got Dotson.
Yeah, Dotson's 100% starting
Well, I'm
for me
surprised
this
you
week.
benched AJ Dillon.
Wait a
It
second.
was a good bench, but I thought he was gonna crush.
Wait a second. This isn't this isn't Dynasty, right?
No.
Why does the dude you're facing have Mechie on his IR?
Yeah, I told he auto draft. He was like half auto drafts. He was like in and out because he was at work. Remember, I texted him. I was like, you know, this dude has cancer, right? And he was like, who, Mechie? I was like, yeah. He was like, oh.
Okay.
Your max
He
was
thinks he's gonna come back
247.
this year.
All right, man.
No, the IDPs are what's really killing me because if I would have started like Eddie I started Eddie Jackson last week, had a horrible game. Didn't start him this week, 12.5 points. Like the IDPs are what's killing me. Could have started Charles Harris for Detroit. He outscored my entire defensive line.
You should always start Detroit, man.
No, not defense.
Any player.
Their defense isn't good at all.
What is
Rousseau's the only player that came through for me, basically. Rousseau and Roquan Smith. That's it.
You left the dude on the Bears.
And look, he beat me on the IDP. Look at his defensive line. Sweat 13, Bolton 12.5, Lloyd 20. Like that's what he beat me on the IDPs.
Yeah.
He didn't beat me offensively. My offensive scored more than he did, but my IDPs are just garbage.
Mine were horrible.
Yeah, mine were also bad.
So we'll go through the week 2 report. Matt, who was absolutely atrocious week 1, scored high
He
points.
smoked our boy X.
Yeah,
X did well though.
Put X in a box. 273. Team
221 though.
Team he fucked her had the lowest. Didn't he have the lowest points last week?
I don't know, but I faced him, and besides Joe over here, that's the only guy I could beat this week, so that worked out.
All right, so he had
Don't bring me to
194.
All right, don't bring me in that.
Bench warmers of the week. Hairball sat Tua Tagovailoa. How do you say it? Tua Tagovailoa?
Yeah, 2 a time.
Something like that.
And it hurts to almost beat him. So think about that. I had the worst benching in the league in my quarterbacks to almost beat
That
him.
actually makes me feel better.
James Conner's practicing. Quick update that I just got.
Thank God.
Yeah, I need him really bad.
I need Eno Benjamin to just sit down.
All right, so we'll go through the
Going
winners.
for low points in the league.
Seth beat me, Team BBD. Oh my God.
What?
I can't believe we took an L to Ib Burns when IP.
Yo, but listen though, I was just looking.
He would have beat me too.
The
I'm not
most
talking shit.
He had a good
points
week.
the
Yeah.
most points I could have scored was 244 if I made all the perfect start.
Yeah.
And he still would have beat me.
Yeah.
So that makes
He
me
could
happy.
have scored 272.
He's second
Yeah.
highest this week. Oh no, third highest.
He had Drake London and Pitts.
Fuck Pitts. Rodney beat Dylan.
His defense is nice.
Matt.
Micah Parsons, hold up.
Yeah.
Joe got done dirty by this dude.
Yeah.
Real quick, look at his defense. 16-13,
His
2,
offense was
8-14-11.
Oh, he's
30.
got
He's got
Curtis.
30.
He's got Curtis Samuel too. His team might actually work out.
Yeah, it's good.
This Edwards dude from Tampa Bay, 30. Pick 6. Joe had to do it 23 for defense. Well, your defense actually is really good, Joe. Your offense sucks.
Yeah, I didn't start JJ
Clowney's
Watt
out
either.
Thursday, though, bro.
I got
so-
JJ Watt to replace him.
All right, cool. Oh, you had Trey Lance. Nothing you could do about that.
Yeah.
You tried Burkhead.
Yeah.
Chase Evans. I mean, yeah.
I put
Schultz,
Burkhead.
holy shit.
Yeah, my team's good. It's
You have
just-
your backup's Justin Fields though, dude.
yeah, no, I'm gonna change
Versus
that.
Houston, though.
Me and you are dead.
No, hell no.
Mariota and fucking Justin Fields is their quarterback.
Fields can run 3 in though.
You're bugging.
Mariota can run 3
Oh,
in.
my team sucked this week. Holy shit. I'm very
bad.
lucky to get the win.
Rodney beat Dylan. Matt beat X. Tank 2-0
Yeah,
beat
he's
Poop.
crushing.
And
His team's
Harry
real good.
and the this looks like the Bears versus Jets game.
Hey, man, 2-0. Second in place overall in the standings. Hold it down, TrapNerd.
Holding it down.
Harry beat Sammy. So next week, the matchup. Oh, I got Poop next week. I'm projected to win by 25 points.
Let's go.
Joe has X.
Oh, that
Little
sucks.
friendly
Little
fire.
friendly fire there.
Tank versus Seth. Burns when IP. Carmen
Matt.
versus Matt. Harry versus Dylan. You're projected to win by 22.
I'm like that.
I'm
And
projected to win by 22.
Sam versus Rodney. Who's projected high points? Tank. Oh no, Harry's projected high points, then Tank, then me.
Joe. Yep. You tell him I'm like that.
Yeah, I guess so.
Joe,
I
you're
saved
fourth.
my performance. I didn't need it last week.
Yeah, you told him. You're Gabe Davis.
I gave
man.
Gabe Davis
You gave
over. As I
Davis
put
over
Zach
it.
Moss in for 1.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to work this at all. I'm kind of regretting
I
it.
picked up Nico Collins.
You took, dude. I can't believe you took
This is
Tranquil
fun.
for me.
IDP is mad
Where's
fun.
he at?
It is.
Yeah, I'm just looking
But
at
like,
it.
how
It's
did
not-
he
him
beat
too.
me on the waiver wire?
I saved it from last week.
Oh, you didn't do any waiver wires
Well, I think
last
I
week.
did, but it just keeps resetting, so you guys must have made a certain amount and put me back to the top.
I only did. If it reset, I only did. Tranquil was my only attempt.
No, I'm saying last week.
Yeah, excited to pick up Mariota.
I scooped mad people this week. I had to. I got rid of some defensive players. I had to get some offensive players.
I'm not even starting Tranquil or whatever. I'm kind of mad you want him.
Let me get him for.
Let me get a defensive lineman. My defensive lineman sucks.
I'll give you Charles Harris for him.
Is he good?
He got me 10 points last week.
I mean, I'm going to start Highsmith again. He had one bad game. I think Watt being out's going to hurt me there, though. Because when Watt played, Highsmith got 30. Now he's probably getting doubled. Jeffrey Simmons played the Bills. That's not his fault.
Yeah, Charles Harris has, and he can play linebacker, and defensive lineman.
What's his score so far?
10 and 9.5. 15th ranked linebacker.
What did my dude get? 16 and 10.5?
You need a defensive lineman, man.
We'll talk.
All right.
Yeah, we're going to have to.
I was trying to make a deal on the show. I was trying to. Oh, shit. He traded Charles Harris.
So what's the division standings now?
Oh, I didn't even do it.
Yeah. It was nothing to do. You guys all fucking lost. You're like, I'm not doing this shit this week.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm not even letting them know. You guys want to talk about FFPC?
Yeah, we have to. Why wouldn't we? We scored 190 or some shit like that.
Yeah, we're a top 500 team and shit.
Yeah, we're the best, dude. 2-0.
Talking about, do we want to? Yes, we want to.
Right now, not all together.
After you do the
Relax.
standings.
I'm not. You want me to do the math on there? I'm not
We can
doing
just
the
post
math.
it after.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll
okay,
post it
okay,
after.
okay.
Yeah.
I thought that's what I was waiting for too, but
Yeah,
I thought about it. And
All right. So our TrapNerd FFPC teams.
from July 6th, start with.
Let's start with
Yeah, I'm starting with that one. So we drafted this team July 6th. We thought
We hated it.
We hated it. No, we liked it at the time. Then we hated it because of everything that happened. Because Amari didn't have Deshaun. Blah 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 blah. But look, we out here. James Robinson's killing. Cooper's killing.
We're
Juju's not really doing much, but
We're not worried about Juju yet, right?
No, hell no.
Okay.
not worried about him. But he didn't do. He hasn't
I'm just
done
making
much.
sure.
But so yeah, so
We're the
100.
third seed right now, 2-0.
So we're third in points total scored.
Well, no. So the way it goes is, yeah, we are. Yes, sorry. So the way it goes is record points. That's it. 4 teams make the playoffs out of 12, and yeah, we're one of 4 teams that are 2-0, and we're the third highest in the league in scoring. So let's get it.
Yeah, I like this team a lot.
And that was with Travis Kelce not having a good game.
You said Connor's practicing, so we're good there.
It kind of sucks that we have Juju and Kelsey. I didn't even realize we did that.
I don't
I
mind
don't
it.
mind it.
They should be scoring a lot. Those should
Well,
be
the thing
main
is we have
guys.
Hopkins coming back week
Yeah.
6. So.
Last week, week 1, we didn't say nothing about it because they
we crushed
scored.
both of them. Yeah,
But then last week, it's like, it sucks having them
Fuck, yeah.
both. But I put Lockett back in the lineup over Dortch. Dortch did well for us, but Lockett ended up getting like 11 targets, so I think we should ride. Should we ride him?
well, the thing with
Lockett
Dortch,
ended
though,
up
they're
having
gonna
like 70 yards, right?
They had like Lockett's game was crazy. Lockett had 9, not crazy, but 9 for 107,
Oh, shit.
11 targets.
But
yeah.
the only thing about Dortch though is that they're gonna be playing from behind a lot. I feel like against the Rams.
Yeah, you guys call it.
I don't care. I'm just saying.
Honestly, it would be between Dortch and Robinson for me. I would want to
So
start
you
Lockett.
want Lockett in?
Lockett, they're playing Atlanta.
It's hard to bench
Well,
Robinson right now. though.
Atlanta got torched last week.
Robinson right now is 20 and 16 basically in fantasy. I know, like you said, he didn't look good, but
Yeah,
we don't
that's
care how he
true.
looks.
You don't want to take that out, yeah. I don't know. I like our lineup how it is.
Okay.
Any other changes? I mean, we have Dallas's defense. I like that matchup.
Yeah, against the Giants, so they should kill.
We're trying to get George Pickens.
Oh wait. We have to talk about Amari Cooper too, because I thought he was gonna be bad. He just got 25.
Yeah, he crushed.
That shit was
He had
insane.
one touchdown or 2.
Let's take a look.
I don't even remember.
He had
He
like
had
100,
9 for 101 on 10 targets with a touchdown.
9 out of 10.
Yeah.
90% on the
He
I don't
looked
expect
good.
to
Nuts.
play in Pittsburgh should be tough Thursday, so I don't expect a 25-point game from him. Hope for
Don't
like,
we get, like,
6
15?
for 70.
I don't,
Yeah.
Jamar Chase went stupid against the Steelers and then had a bad game. So I don't think the Steelers really bring wide receiver value down.
It's not that they bring receiver value down because they lock him up. It's because their pass rush is so good that teams are forced to check down or do quick passes. I can't see Brissett standing tall in the pocket.
We gotta get rid of
Fucking
Galladay,
Carver
man.
Cooper.
Yeah,
Well, that's what I was going
Galladay's
to tell you
bad.
guys. So I put in a bid for Pickens, even though he hasn't done anything. I think long term he might be worth an ad.
A stash, yeah.
And
Over
yeah,
Galladay.
we
He's
do
not-
got. No, I did for Hubbard, but you're right. We got to get rid of.
I would get rid of
Galladay,
Galladay before
so-
Hubbard.
It's time.
Let's pick 2 players. They both need to go.
All right, so we'll actually do that right now.
Chuba Hubbard has minus points on the year.
You guys, I don't know how this app is the worst.
Don't
on
use
the
that.
site.
You go on the site to do waivers.
All right, well then you guys say who's on the
I'll look
waivers
right
and then
now,
we'll
too.
pick.
And Chuba Hubbard has minus 0.7 points this year. Galladay's actually smoking him, like 3 to minus.
Yeah, I guess Galladay's just done.
Yeah, they won't even play him.
Yeah, I guess he cleaned out his locker.
He had like 2 snaps.
That was real. He cleaned out his locker.
I don't know. That's what it said on Twitter, but I think it was.
He only had 2 snaps last game.
And the one before that, he played 77%, got 2 targets. Think about that.
Dude, he doesn't.
No. He played.
I know.
He played more than 3/4 of the game
So did Tony.
and got 2 snaps. Yeah, those ain't Dable's guys.
He only likes Richie James Jr.
He might be shot though, Galladay.
He could be.
You know,
Did he
June
get
6th,
hurt?
right?
what'd you say?
Did he get
July
hurt?
6th.
Like, how does he just go from being a 1,000-yard receiver in
He got
Detroit
hurt last year, but I didn't think it was anything like.
that long?
Should we
Right.
put more on Pickens than 82 or not?
I mean, I don't think really. Is he worth it?
Maybe he was
Well,
going in the 9th
He has
round.
2 points so far in the year. I
Who?
don't know.
Pickens.
George Pickens. I put 82 on him. He's saying, should we put more?
Oh,
I just think
what is
someone's
it?
gonna outbid us
$1,000
if
that we
want him.
have?
We have
Well,
900.
We're down to
left.
902.
Yeah, 82 is good.
Nah.
Who else do we have to like drop for Hubbard or for Galladay?
Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Oh, let's get Aguilar.
Aguilar actually did have that
He
was
had a
weak.
real good game.
Is he available?
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm looking right at him.
I like Peoples Jones
Him
too.
and Noah Brown's there. People's
I'd
Jones
rather
ain't here.
Noah Brown. That's me personally.
I picked Noah Brown up.
What was
in a bunch
Nelson
of
Aguilar's
leagues.
stats?
I'll tell you right now.
Because I know he caught like some ridiculous touchdown that you.
He had 6 for 110 and a touchdown.
shit.
Yeah, he had a real good
What
game.
was his week one?
He had 23. His week 1 was 3 for 28, but that game was.
And that's
terrible
actually
game.
good.
That's actually not
compared to what
terrible
their
for a
offense
floor.
did.
Yeah,
I'm cool with that.
Let's get
Aguilar or Brown.
I
That
would
would
go
be
Aguilar.
down to me.
We'll
is
put 'em
Aguilar
both
or
in.
Brown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can we do Aguilar on like ahead of him?
Yeah.
Okay. Only because Noah Brown. I mean, obviously they're looking for him, but like with Gallup coming back too, if Schultz does play, I'm not saying like this week or next week, but like over the course of time when we have buys coming up, Noah Brown might just fade out.
Maybe.
I'm not saying it's gonna
That
happen.
boy's looking
but,
like Amari Cooper out there though, so I don't know.
but like him, but Tolbert. What if Tolbert comes back? Like they start playing,
Yeah,
giving him burn.
We'll see.
Gallup.
They're not going to take Brown out if he keeps playing like this though.
That's fair.
Yeah, just put them both in and drop Galladay.
I just like that we thought we were doing like we did it for fun, even though we knew it was like supposed to be bad. But we got Josh Allen in the 4th, and then
Yeah.
like everyone, and like by the start of the
How
season,
much
he
you
was
guys
going
wanna
in the
do?
3rd, and now Josh Allen's just like carrying.
How much you guys want to do?
You guys do that because I don't like I don't
on both.
50 something.
Yeah, 50-60.
do 51.
Yeah, so we have our lineup this week is Josh Allen, James Conner, Aaron Jones. It was nice to see Jones bounce back.
Yeah,
Juju.
Tampa Bay though.
Yeah, but he's going to catch the ball probably a lot.
Yeah.
Juju, Amari Cooper, which isn't great, but it's holding its own. Travis Kelce, James Robinson, Tyler Lockett, Tyler Bass, Dallas D.
Like
So
when
the
you
te- I
say
don't
it, it
like
doesn't
the
sound
team,
good,
but
we
it
won't-
somehow is scoring. It's one of those stupid ass teams that just finds a way for points. James Robinson and Lockett.
Then we have Hopkins coming back.
Yeah, that's what we need. If we can hold, what do we have? 4 more weeks. If we can get like one more win, obviously I want more. But if we can
Yeah.
be 3-3 with decent points with Hopkins,
I think we had like there's I'm just like we're not gonna lose 4 in a row,
we have
I don't
James
think.
Cook. I think long term is going to be good. Jamal Williams has been solid. Christian Watson might end up doing something. Logan Thomas is solid. Greg Dortch has been solid. So it's not a good looking team, but somehow it's getting it done.
And the guy that we're playing next week has Trey Lance as a starter, so he's gonna start Jameis Winston. His team not looking good, dude. He's got Mooney, he's got Hawkinson.
Delvin Cook struggling. Singletary's not great for fantasy.
He does have Breece Hall on his bench, and then if Kittle plays on his bench,
Yeah, that'll change a lot.
yeah, I mean he'll have Hawkinson and Kittle. I'm assuming he would start, but his team does not look like I think we're gonna win.
Yeah, I'm not scared. This team don't bother me at all.
Like Kirk, Lamb, and Cook are the only 3 guys I think that could go off.
We're projected to beat them 147 to 106.
Yeah.
We're projected the highest points in the league this
Well,
week.
replace it with the quarterback, so add probably 20 more points,
Oh, okay,
but
yeah.
still.
Winston, I mean, that's tough for him to get 20 in this league.
What is it?
4 point
It's the same
touchdowns, yeah.
standard, like
Yeah.
25. Yeah. All right. So the next team, if I can get to it on this
That's
dumbass
crazy.
app.
147's a lot.
Yeah, it's real good.
Did we score high points in this one? I don't know how to see everyone's
So this league, we are
2-0 again.
we're 2-0 again. We're the number 2 seed. We're 8 points off of first.
Let's go.
And what were we like 400?
We are overall out of about 15,000 teams. We're 520.
Yeah.
So
Top 1%.
we'd be competing. We'd have a chance at 500,000 with as of like if it was going right now.
Yeah, Noah Brown, Dortch, and Aguilar are all available in this league.
This team is just crazy though. I mean, DJ Moore's been underperforming. We don't have like a real RB2, and we're still we're second highest in points.
Yeah.
Like
Somebody
super-
dropped Sky Moore in this league, so we're definitely going to try to get him. He hasn't done much, but again, people draft a guy in the 8th or 9th round. He does nothing for
And then just get rid
2
of
games
Johnson on our bench.
because he's a rookie. I don't know. I think Sky Moore by like week 12, 13, or 14
Who
could
do
be.
we adding or who we getting rid of for him?
I did KJ Hamler.
Do we want to start Deontay Johnson over DJ Moore?
After DJ Moore got the touchdown, if he didn't get that touchdown, I would have said hell yeah, because I was trying to last week.
As dumb as it sounds, I hate those ugly Thursday night games. I just would be so
yeah,
mad
that's
if
true. It's a
Deontay gets like
Thursday.
11, which, I mean, not that that's horrible, but it would just annoy me going in with an 11.
The only thing I'm saying is DJ Moore's going up against New Orleans, and Lattimore's just been shutting dudes down.
It's crazy because Deontay has 22 targets, but he has 12 and 13 as his results, which, again, it's not that it's horrible, but fuck, they're 25 targets already.
DJ Moore has 8 and 13, and that was because of a touchdown.
But he only has
He's
6
a
and 6
touchdown.
He has 3 for 43 on 6 targets both games.
That's crazy.
So don't you think that number has to go up, or do you think Baker's that bad? That's what you guys got to decide.
Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be tough.
Deontay's doubling him in targets.
And I would like to, is there any good defenses on the waivers? I mean, this week I think we're good. Baltimore versus New England. New England's not going to, score 40 or anything, but they just haven't looked the greatest. So I would like to kind of have, a backup defense there just in case they continue to struggle.
You guys want to keep
Dallas.
Wan'Dale Robinson?
Dallas
though?
on the
Yeah.
wait, oh, yeah, try that for sure.
We could actually start Dallas this week, too, if we wanted to. Want to just
Who are they
drop
playing?
Baltimore?
Who's
They're
Dallas
playing
playing?
the Giants on Monday night.
Oh, yeah, I would do that 100%.
You guys want to keep Wan'Dale Robinson?
I would keep him. There's no reason really
We only
to
have
get
3 backup receivers, though. That's the only reason.
Yeah, but we have Deontay as one of them.
Yeah, our receivers are.
Unless someone gets hurt,
It's
it's
just
not.
Aguilar, Noah Brown, and Dortch are there.
Yeah, but Wan'Dale could all can break out, and
Yeah, he
we'd be
didn't play.
sick.
He's been hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would say keep him.
we'd be sick if Wan'Dale came through and just became the number one over there.
Like if what's his name, Richie James? Like if
Yeah,
that
well,
dude
too.
could crush, then Wan'Dale Robinson could do that.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And Wan'Dale
Our
Robinson
team's
is Brian
our
Daboll's
team's really
guy.
shaping up though. We have Hurts, Barkley, Hines, DJ Moore, Stephon Diggs, Dallas Goedert, Hollywood Brown, Mike Williams, Justin Tucker, Baltimore's D. We're trying to add Dallas's D for Baltimore.
Yeah, I like that.
Jameis Winston, Rex Burkhead, Dontrell Hillard, Alexander Madison, Kenneth Gainwell, Tyler Algier, who tied Patterson for most carries last week. Deontay Johnson, Wan'Dale Robinson, KJ Hamler, and Alberto, who had 0 last week.
Yeah,
but
Alberto.
whatever.
Alberto, if he has another bad week, I think next week we should try
Because
to
his first
drop
game
him.
wasn't bad.
It wasn't terrible.
He had 10 points.
Let's see what tight ends are
Yeah,
there
our
now.
team is sick, though.
Yeah, Tyler Conklin's there. We should go get him.
Yeah, I'm not against it.
I wouldn't be. I'm not against it either.
Yeah, we should.
Will we
switch
drop
him.
Alberto though?
Yeah.
Facing a pretty good team. Actually, Thursday will be big for us. He has Lamar and Andrews connection, which is scary. But then he has Hunt and Najee, so hopefully they could get contained a little bit in that Thursday night game. A.J. Brown, Waddle, Jahan Dotson, Tyler Lockett.
Ooh.
He has Breece Hall on the bench as well, Elijah Moore.
He'll probably start Breece Hall over Lockett.
We are
I
projected
like that team a lot
a 143 to 142 win. It's crazy our other teams projected more.
because Josh Allen's going crazy.
Yo,
dude.
Tyler Conklin though has 7 targets and 9 targets.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Alberto, they throw to Sherbert and Beck. And,
Yeah.
Are we done with the FFPC?
How much you guys want to put on that?
I
drop
wouldn't put too much
Alberto.
on it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
Yeah.
care.
We don't have to if you guys want to keep him.
Neither of them guys are going to make a difference between week 7, except for week
wait.
7. So
When's
if Goddard's healthy, then they will never see our lineup.
what's Goddard's bye week though?
7.
What's Conklin's? 10?
I don't know. Who's he, a Jet? He's 6.
All right, let's talk about week 2. I gotta make these picks. You have to get in our pick'em thing.
Oh, I
Zero?
forgot to do it.
Yeah, you're the worst. All right, so
DeMond was trying to get on the show and talk about Stephon Diggs,
what was he?
about his game. Yeah, DeMond was going crazy at Wild Wings.
Oh, it's crazy because him and Dom argue about Nick Chubb versus Stephon Diggs, and they
Yeah.
both had 3 touchdowns.
Well, it was crazy because Dom was saying Nick Chubb, look at what he did now. And DeMond said, Diggs didn't play yet. And then Diggs ended up beating him. He scored 46.
That's crazy. All right,
Yeah, he said, "Yo," Demond said, "Yo, if Sterling Shepard, what did he get?"
He saw his face. I was telling him, what did I said something to DeMond? He made this face. He was like, Sterling Shepard scored against Tennessee.
But he said he had 4 for 100.
Yeah.
If Shepard can get 100 and a touchdown, what do you think Diggs will do? Yo, that shit was so.
And he was right.
He was dead
He
ass
was so right, though.
Yo, he said, "Oh my God, is he?"
he went crazy. He went crazy.
Jake wanted to bet Diggs for 3 touchdowns, and I kind of in a way, it was like, it's kind of stupid. And I think, pushed him away from that bet. I kind of felt bad because we were a while. I was like, I told you.
I'm just gonna start putting $1 on the highest odds guys to score touchdowns because the odds for Gilliam had to be like crazy.
It had to be like you won $1 million if he scored the first
Yeah,
touchdown.
like you put $1 and you win $1,000. Like
But
something.
you know what they do with guys like that is they put them in a thing and it just says other. So they'll name all the guys and then they'll put, and that's how they get you.
Oh, okay. All right. What is there any specific? I mean, we talked about Buffalo, Miami. Is there any games that you guys want to talk about week 2? The Thursday night game I
Week
think
3,
would be
you
a
mean?
lot
Oh,
more
for the
for
pick'em?
week 2. No, we'll do the pick 'em at the end, but just I think the Thursday night game
Are
would
you
be a lot.
talking about week 3 though?
Week 3. I don't know.
yeah,
I said
okay,
week 2.
talking
But yeah,
about-
week 3.
We already talked about week 2.
Shut the fuck up.
I mean, Green Bay Tampa obviously for me, not just as a fan, but Rodgers Brady is always kind of cool.
Hopefully it will be cool because their offenses have looked like.
Yeah, no Mike Evans. I don't think no Godwin or Julio.
Godwin
They both missing
Beasley
again?
to Tampa. See what he can
Just
do
gonna be
there.
Beasley and is Scotty Miller even still there?
Yeah, Scotty Miller's there.
Oh my
Brashard
God, Beasley
Perriman.
and Scotty Miller.
It's just gonna look like New England 2.0. It's a bunch of white wide receivers.
Yeah, the over-under is 42, so
I
they're
can't
not
believe it's
expecting
so
I
much
might
out of that.
mash the under on that one. Dude.
Tampa's only -2 now. I love that.
That made you happy.
I think
Yeah, because they're not even giving us the home spread now.
Yeah,
They're
right.
saying if it was on a neutral field, we'd be favored. If it was in Green Bay, we'd be what, -5?
Probably.
Good
you
night.
guys this is the only game all year that you're gonna have a better wide receiver core than the team that you play.
That is insane.
Oh, maybe no,
The Bears,
Detroit,
too.
or not Detroit, Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe Mooney is just worse than everyone on Green Bay.
There's not a lot of good matchups this week, I will say that.
Yeah, it's
I was
kinda
so
ass.
low on Mooney. This is off topic, but I was so low on Mooney, but I was thinking 14-man league is my last flex spot.
Oh, yeah, take it over the
Can't
number 1
lo-
spot.
yeah,
He'll get a lot
can't
of
lose,
targets,
man.
garbage time. Even in garbage time, they run the ball. We're down 17. Who gives a
I'm starting Melvin Gordon over him now. That's ridiculous. Over
This
Mooney.
week over Houston? I don't know.
I
You might
have
go
to.
one more,
I have
dude.
to. If he does this to me again, if
Dude,
I go,
San Fran's run defense is no
I'm
joke.
0-2 in that league. I was
Started
projected to
predicting the
win the
future.
league. I'm 0-2 in that league because Kyle Pitts and Darnell Mooney
I
cannot
think
do
you got to go
anything.
one more week on Mooney, man.
Bro,
Houston's D.
If
What's
I
the
go
over under?
0-3 because
40?
Mooney has negative yards, he has Mooney has 2 catches for 7 yards in 2 games.
He played in a rainstorm and then played Jair. Not his fault. Mooney to the moon.
Jair wasn't covering him, though, was he?
I know, that just sounded good to
No
do,
one was
man.
covering
bad,
him. They were
my
like,
bad.
just run around, bud.
If we can play the zone defense, there's no shadowing.
I hate that. Why do you have?
Look what happened when Slade was on Jefferson, just locked him up. We didn't
Yeah.
want to try Jair on Jefferson. We wanted to play a zone where nobody was on him, and then Darius Slade just absolutely locked Jefferson up the other day. 2
shit was so
picks.
corny.
I think 1 for 6 on targets with 2 picks.
Jefferson's dead.
He's about to crush the Lions this week.
I
Oh
know.
my God.
I know.
Wow.
Take the over.
You know who's going to crush this week? Justin Jefferson.
That game's gonna
Wow.
be fun. That game's gonna be fun.
I was
I'm
right,
actually-
though.
I'm excited to watch that
You
game.
were right about Mark Andrews. 53 is the over and under.
For what?
Vikings.
Points total?
Yeah.
Jefferson's going to go for 4 touchdowns. Wow.
I'm excited
did
for that
crush,
game,
that's
dude.
funny.
St. Brown might have 250 yards.
Nah.
Sorry, buddy.
It's it's really hard to get excited for any of these games. They kind of all suck.
I got to see the spreads. Cause
Like
I had to
Pittsburgh,
pick my
Cleveland.
survivor.
Chiefs Colts should be good. It's the Colts home opener if Pittman's back.
Bro, it's gonna be a 30-point blowout.
Who said
Dude, it's
if
not.
Pittman's
The
back?
Colts fucking suck,
The
dude.
Colts?
The
They're gonna be
Colts
all right.
suck.
I'm pretty sure the
They're
Colts are
gonna
going
The
to win
Colts
that
couldn't
game.
beat
The
Houston.
Colts are going to beat the Chiefs.
You think the Colts are gonna beat the Chiefs?
Only
They have a
only-
chance if Pittman's there, and it's their home
Not even
opener,
just
bro.
that,
That shit
though.
means a lot to these teams.
Not even just that though. It just makes sense. Everyone's going to be on the Chiefs. I will take the Colts in that game.
I'm just looking at the camera, dumbfounded.
Chiefs
That's
by
fine.
3 probably.
Put your money on the Chiefs then.
I will.
Okay.
I'm not. You're not
Just
getting
know where my
you're not
money
getting
will
no
be.
spread because you're fucking. You want to?
No, I'm not betting you.
Why not?
Because you have DraftKings. Just go on there.
No. They
Hey.
took all my money this week. I'm
Yeah.
not giving them any more.
Give them more.
No.
I don't want it.
No,
Give it to them.
the dumbest bets couldn't happen. All right. Is there any games that you guys want to talk about? I mean,
gotta
Philly, Washington should be cool. We'll watch the best quarterback in the league, Carson Wentz, who
Revenge game.
maybe Indianapolis would have a chance to win if Carson Wentz was playing.
Why couldn't he do that? Maybe Indy sucks. Their play calling,
Yeah, they
something.
suck.
Because
They-
Wentz is all of a sudden just back.
There's no weapons.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Washington has a legit offense.
I was gonna take the Vikings in Survivor. I can't anymore.
Why don't we break this down? Let's do the pick 'em. We'll talk about each game and pick
All
the
right.
games.
So we got Pittsburgh, Cleveland. I'm taking Pittsburgh.
I submitted my picks. I picked Pittsburgh.
You took Pittsburgh?
I'll
send you the link. I'll send you the link.
I'll tell you who I'll take.
You did send him the link, but it's
He's
fine.
an idiot.
It's way gone.
He's really dumb.
It's really dumb.
So
That's not nice.
Pittsburgh or Cleveland?
You don't fucking call me dumb, all right?
Pittsburgh or
Cleveland,
buddy.
dude.
Huh?
Gotta ask you 7 times.
Pittsburgh.
You said, huh? What'd you ask?
So we're all
Pittsburgh. Huh?
What?
All right.
Yo, you fucking cornball. Yo.
All right. Vegas, Tennessee. Oh, my God. That's rough. I'm taking Tennessee,
Where
man.
you-
I
No
had
way.
Vegas. I am.
Oh, my
I'm
goodness.
I'm
Tennessee-
taking Vegas.
At home.
Titans.
At home, I'm taking Titans. Derrick Henry's going to go
Derrick
crazy.
Henry to the moon,
Vegas is favored in that game.
as they should be. They should be favored by
Why-
10.
They're
All
both 0-2. I don't get why. I don't get why they're so favored.
All right.
If I didn't have the bet, I would want Vegas to lose every game because they just suck.
Yeah,
Fuck
they're
Vegas.
Yeah, I'll take Vegas.
Cincinnati Jets.
Cincinnati.
I'm taking Cincinnati.
I think Cincinnati by a lot.
I can't believe they're only -5 though.
They're on the road, so -5.
They're an
is
0-2 team on the road.
And the Jets just did that comeback.
Yeah, I like Cincy by a lot.
by a lot.
Yeah.
Jamar Chase is gonna have
3
like
or 4
50
touchdowns.
points, yeah.
T. Higgins gonna have a couple,
They're just gonna put Sauce Gardner on Jamar Chase. He's not gonna get anything.
probably.
Buffalo, Miami. I took Buffalo. You
I'll
didn't
take
take
Buffalo
Miami.
by a lot.
No, I go Buffalo. I'm
Philly,
just saying, I think it's going to be a lot closer than Joe thinks, that's all.
50-10.
Philly, Washington.
I'll take
I'm
Philly.
excited for this game.
I don't
I am
know.
too.
I'll tell you what though, Washington could just win.
I'm taking Washington.
I'm actually going to still go Philly. I'm real big on Philly, man. Jalen
Yeah.
Hurts is that dude.
He
I'm
really
huge.
is.
You
No,
see
I'm
his post-game
huge.
interview, in the huddle?
Nah.
He said something. He said, we smoked them boys and we still left a lot of money on the table. He said, think about that shit. I like the way he was saying that.
I'm just taking Washington just because it's a division game.
you got their color.
They're on home.
Yeah, I'll take the Eagles.
That's not their color.
I'm just gonna take everything
close to
Josh
their color,
doesn't
right?
take.
Huh? You're gonna take everything out? Okay,
Probably.
cool. You're about to lose them all.
Well, you're talking about some weird shit.
Fly,
so
Eagles, fly.
Facts.
The Eagles are gonna win the division,
Harry.
but they're gonna lose this game.
Can't.
Kansas City, Indy.
Indy.
With the spread, I would take Indy. I don't know if I could. I don't know.
I'll take their money line. I will take their money line. Don't worry.
You're taking the Colts money line?
Yeah.
Well, just take it with me, dude.
I really think
Taking
Indy
it
can
with
win this game.
Give me the odds.
What are the odds?
I don't know.
I can't pick Indy, though.
I'm gonna take the odds with Joe.
If
I'll
Indy
take
wins,
Indy.
I won't be surprised at all, but I can't pick it.
Indy has a 0%
They're
chance
plus
of winning.
240.
I'm gonna take
They're plus 240.
I'm gonna take Kansas City in both of my Survivor leagues.
Oh,
you're
do
tripping.
that. No, do that.
One time I took
No,
Kansas
that will make
City.
me happy when you do that.
I will.
Okay.
Did it
One
make
time I
you
took
happy when
Kansas
you
City
picked the
at
Colts
home,
to beat
Duke.
the fucking Houston Texans and they couldn't do that, but they're gonna beat the
That's
Chiefs?
what I'm trying to tell you. So they couldn't beat the Texans. They couldn't beat the Jags, right? The Chiefs been rolling.
Listen to yourself speak.
Okay.
They couldn't beat the Texans. They couldn't beat the Jags, but they're gonna beat the Chiefs.
All right, mark my words.
Let me give you
Okay.
some help, though. I had the Chiefs in a Survivor 2 years, however many years ago, at home Sunday Night Football versus the Colts. And they just kept sacking Mahomes somehow, and I lost.
They're not gonna.
Who was the Colts quarterback before Wentz? Oh, Rivers.
Rivers.
Jeez. I just
We
lost.
tried handing the Colts a playoff game when Rivers was their quarterback, and we still won. Houston, Chicago. I'm taking Houston.
I'm going to take Houston as well.
Chicago's at home.
Yeah, I'll take Chicago.
Taking Chicago.
The Bears.
The Bears.
Guy's big dumb.
Big dumb.
They're gonna win throwing the ball 7
Nico
times.
Collins, 7 for 100 and a touchdown coming.
Darnell Mooney, 10 for 150 and a touchdown.
I'll fight him. If I bench him and he does that, I'll fight him.
Justin Fields won't even throw the ball that many times to get
Oh,
him
you're
10
benching
catches.
Mooney?
No, I'm not gonna.
Oh, you're not?
I'm gonna. Actually,
You're
I'm
gonna bench him?
I'm putting
Oh,
Gordon
yeah,
in.
for sure the Bears then.
All right, cool. New Orleans, Carolina. I'm taking New Orleans.
I'll take Carolina.
I'm going to go Carolina.
Baltimore, New England.
Big trust. Close.
Not close.
Close game.
30-10.
Yeah, I'll go
No.
Baltimore by a lot as well.
13-7. Now it's going to be close, though. 21-17 type shit.
No. 30-10.
You guys are going to learn.
You're gonna learn that the fucking Patriots suck
Don't
buttholes.
suck, man.
The Titans just signed some defensive backs.
That's
You
not
guys
enough.
want to hear who?
Not enough.
Who? The Titans?
Yeah.
They're a lot by the line.
Andrew
up and shit.
Adams.
Andrew Adams. That's
Adams
like
versus
created
Terrence
player.
Mitchell. And they placed Chris Jackson and Trenton Cannon on our.
Darn.
Cool. Minnesota versus Detroit.
Minnesota.
Hard Knocks.
They're taking Detroit?
Yeah, only
I
because.
was really close to taking
So
Detroit.
Minnesota was -7.5, Now they're just -6.
Yeah, but this isn't the spread.
Oh, what is it?
This is just the games.
Oh, it's just money line?
Yeah.
All right, Detroit.
I need to kick this dude off. Chargers, Jacksonville.
Wait, who'd you take?
I took Minnesota.
Okay. Chargers by 1 million.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
I believe so as well.
Green
If
Bay.
Herbert plays.
He's playing. Green Bay, Tampa.
We got the better receiving core.
You do.
I'm
got the
taking Green
W.
Bay.
Oh, yeah, I'm taking Green Bay. I thought you said he was going to take Tampa. You guys are going to annihilate that offensive line.
We should.
Like, their offensive line is going to get
There's no reason we should lose this game. If we lose this game, it's over.
made
for us,
to be
man.
look like children.
Kyle Pitts is going to have 12 for 150 this week.
He better.
No,
dude.
for sure.
He better.
Seattle sucks.
Is that the game? Atlanta, Seattle, we're picking?
No, Rams, Arizona's next.
My bad. I just seen that Atlanta,
Um,
Seattle, and I'm pretty sure Seattle gives up all the points to the tight ends.
Hopefully, dude.
I got the Rams.
I got the Rams.
Rams who?
Rams, Arizona.
All right, so I'm picking the Rams right now,
What's the spread?
but I'm not 3.5. But I'm not going to be surprised if
I
Arizona
wouldn't be
wins.
surprised either.
Only because of what happened in the playoffs. Honestly, I know that sounds stupid.
I'm talking about the first 2 weeks of the season.
Well, fuck that, dude. They got they got embarrassed in the playoffs.
Oh, Arizona versus the
Yeah,
Rams.
so it's like a revenge game to them, really. I'll take the Rams, but
They're dead, man.
I hear you.
Good night.
JJ Watt's, come here, Steffi.
No, I mean, the Rams have looked bad. They got one win, and they almost gave up a lead to the worst team in the league. They look bad. Atlanta, Seattle.
Seattle. Home of the 12th man.
Yeah, I'm taking Seattle.
I think that I like the Falcons.
I kind of do, too. I'm really close on that one. The only reason I took Seattle is because they're home.
They same. That's legit the only thing that mattered to
They
me.
Yeah.
already got the whole home spread.
What's the spread?
2.5.
That's it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm taking Seattle.
I think I'm taking the Falcons.
I mean, I could easily see that happen. San Fran, Denver. San Fran is going to win by at least 14.
See, now here's the thing. Can Denver keep looking bad?
Yes.
If Judy
Especially
plays,
if Judy doesn't play.
Denver wins. Judy doesn't play, San Fran wins. It's very simple.
Judy's not that good.
If Judy plays, no, he's not that good. He's just better than your favorite receiver.
He's not, though. My favorite receiver is Jamar Chase. Ain't no one better than Jamar Chase.
Your favorite
No,
receiver,
that's
no
your
damn
favorite
Jamar Chase.
receiver.
That is my favorite receiver.
What
Outside
about
of the
N'Keal
Bills.
Harry?
No, fuck N'Keal
Is,
Harry.
Judy better than him?
Nah. I can't believe it, but yeah, he is. N'Keal Harry is just like,
Trash.
it's crazy how
Where is
bad
he even
is.
at now?
The
Didn't
Bears.
they trade him?
The Bears.
Oh my God.
He might be good.
He's
They just
hurt,
don't
though.
throw the ball.
No, he's hurt.
He's been hurt his whole career.
So who you picking?
For what was it again?
Denver, San Fran.
I'm going to take San Fran. But I wouldn't be surprised if Denver wins.
Does anything fucking surprise you, dude?
Nah.
Monday
All right,
night.
Last game, Monday night, Cowboys, Giants.
I'll take the Giants.
I'm taking the Giants.
How about them Cowboys? I'm going Dallas, man.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Parsons going to have 7 sacks. Diggs will have his first pick 6.
So we have to put a tiebreaker on here and points.
I did 40. Look at the over and under.
I put 34.
Oh, shit.
It's going to be bad.
But think about how good I am.
What's the over-under?
39 and a half.
And
I
you
did
put 40?
Yeah.
You've looked at that first.
Yeah, I looked.
I'll put 45.
Actually, if I could redo it, I would probably do like 38 because it'll probably go under.
All right. Anything else?
I don't think so. Oh, how'd you do overall in fantasy this week?
4-4 again. Fucking Kyle
What about you,
Pitts.
I went 10-5.
So where were you last week?
9-6.
There you go.
Oh, I'm super
little
dead
upgrade.
in my 16-man league if Kamara doesn't come back. Should have picked Aaron Jones.
You picked him over Jones. Oh yeah, I think I gave you shit about this already.
Yeah.
I won't say nothing.
What'd you
else.
do?
He took Kamara over Aaron Jones.
You're
I
a
went Kamara
goofball.
Barkley.
Damn,
Jones Barkley would have
would've
been
I
nice.
know.
Wow.
I know.
Holy fuck, this guy fucked up.
Yeah.
I was
Oh, you
22 and 12
suck.
again though, Duke.
I do suck.
21-12.
22 and 12, but it should be 22 and 11 because the one league I lose every week.
Oh, technically I'm 10-6. I just don't count the league at all.
In FFPC by myself, I have the nine leagues,
Yeah.
and I'm 15 and 3 so far in 2 weeks. I went 7 and 2 and 8 and 1. Got a team in the top 80.
Yeah, you're about
That's
to get
crazy. Yeah.
500K. You guys will never see me again. So
No,
enjoy these
you
shows all
better-
weekend.
buddy.
Harry's about to invest in this podcast, dude. We're about to have fucking gold chains on air and shit. All right, anything else?
That's it,
I
boys.
suck at
That's it.
fantasy. All right, guys,
At
thank
least
you
you
for
know.
listening. No one's talking to you.
We'll get Duke there, guys. Don't worry.
I'm coming, all
He
right?
sleeps during the games. It's not his fault. He'll get there.
It's 1 week, dude. I took
trying to whip him into
massive... Never mind.
He'll never take Aaron Jones over.
He'll never,
Bro, never take Kamara over.
Alvin Kamara was the 8th best running back last year, missing 4 games.
That's
You
cute.
can't clown me for taking Alvin Kamara.
What is he right now?
You knew he was going to get hurt?
No, what is he right
You knew
now?
he was going to get hurt?
He's always questionable.
Listen to me. What is he right now? Running back 50?
He's probably running back 300. I don't think
Yeah,
he's
that's what I'm
played.
saying, man.
He's got like 40 yards total. All right, guys. Thank you for listening. Trap Nerd Sports, Trap Nerds Creations, Trap Nerds Podcast, Trap Nerd Gaming, all that good shit. Trap Nerd everything. Just Google it. A bunch of shit will come up. Click on it all. Yeah, we'll be back next week. Appreciate you for listening. Appreciate you for watching.
Peace.
Peace.